Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what this new global badge means. I don't know either. I forgot how good this camera is. Super Ultra Combo 2023. I don't know. I've never seen that one before. Hi. Like Versus logo. Yeah. So we're going to watch the Summer Game Fest, which is just going to be a live stream where they're going to show a lot of new games coming out. Natalie also went live doing the same thing. Oh my god, the camera. Just send it me. Yes. Great. So I'm gonna hop in VC with her. Give me 1 sec. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hello. You're live.
Mute your stream. Hello. Yeah. Hello, hello.
Hi.
I saw you going live too, and I was like, well, do you want to do this together?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me jump ahead of my starting soon screen. I'll do an intro with my chat, and then I will get back in. Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, just deafen yourself and come back whenever.
Okay.
Hi, chat. Yeah, exciting. Yeah, I am excited. I'm not. This camera is freaking me out. Stream finally. I was almost about to do an administrative task. Nothing to procrastinate. Jesus Christ. It's so warm in my room for no goddamn reason. Okay, well, I think I know the reason. My PC has been rendering for like 2 hours at this point. And I still need to install the correct cooler. Also, I think this camera has auto white balancing. I should probably not put that in auto, but it's fine for now. What is Super Ultra Combat 20? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let me get this stream. Summer Game Fest. Also, I was having overheating issues with my CPU, which seem to be fine now. And I think I found the issue with my computer. I think my RAM was just not keeping up anymore. Which is good that I also bought new RAM when I ordered the new cooler. So that's good. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Where is it on YouTube though? Let me Google what Super Ultra Combo is. Super Ultra Combo 2023. Apparently that was in May. May 29th to June 2nd. It doesn't say anything about the badge. Did you watch anything related to fighting games? Because that could be it. Oh, Modan was streaming fighting games. That must be it. Do I have it too? I don't even know how to access that through OBS. Now, how's everyone doing? I promise I'm not dead. I was just depressed. How do I do this? Chat appearance? No. Chat identity. And no, I don't have it. Maybe you needed to watch it for a certain amount of time. I don't know. Yeah, it just seems to be fighting game related, and it only seems to be what is here is only about streaming it. Like if you stream a fighting game for more than 10 minutes and you attack your game with Super Ultra Combo, you could get on the front page. Viewers who watch just 5 minutes of Super Ultra Combo Week content will receive an exclusive chat badge once the event is concluded. Oh, so just 5 minutes of fighting games. Yeah, it seems to be related to Street Fighter. That's good. That's good. Let me mute this tab. Also, I'm sure you guys have seen the shitstorm around Twitch the last few days, which is depressing, if I say the least. Also, I got my gamer subs waifu cup. Look at how cute she is. I don't know why it's not focusing on her. She's so goddamn cute. The drink is very light currently. Because I just refilled it with ice and new water. And I still had to add powder. So I'm not gonna continue with the caffeinated stuff. Like, I swear to God, I don't know if you can see it currently, but this is about the color the drink is. If I use, oh, this is the one I was about to use. That's not good. This is this one. It's not focusing because, of course, it's not. Hello? There we go. This one. Can you see it? Like, this is about the color of the drink. A little bit lighter though, because it's diluted, but... So, and I just picked that top. Because there was like a deal that if you bought any top, you get this one for free. And I coincidentally picked a top with a drink that was like a matching color. So let me... As this is a flavor that's similar in profile. It's like sweet fruity. It's like the other one is strawberry peach. And I fucking forgot what this one is, but it's fine. This one doesn't have a lot of color because it's titty milk, so it's gonna be very weird colored. I don't know. But that's what I've been doing the last few days. I just fill this thing with water and ice, add some whatever powder to it, and every time it's like about to run low or the ice is molten, I just refill it. Now it just looks muddy. That's weird. Can I? Okay, this might be. Okay, this might be a little bit more of a hassle, but I can do this. I can do this shit. Okay, so if I do window capture, and then I do Firefox. Of course, it already got it. God damn it. Please, I just want to cut it. This is so scuffed, I love it. I drop it here in the corner. This seems to be working. What is the music actually? I wonder what their waiting room music is. Honestly, not too bad. So I'll likely just keep it on this. So I hear whenever it starts. Hi Black Sherry, how are you doing? I didn't even say hello to everyone. Hi Katie, hi Breeze, hi Tamai, hi Sherry. Welcome in, welcome in. My nose is so itchy, and I already took my nose spray. For, yeah. Oh, wow. This feels like some bullshit. I ran a 3-minute ad. Oh, I messed up. So it's half a minute of ads per hour. Yeah. I've been able to breathe through my nose for half of the last 3 nights. Oh, I have... Okay. So this one is not related to hay fever, but it just helps with clearing your nose. Xylometazoline. It's a different kind of nose spray. Can I show it? Come on. Come on. I feel so stupid doing this. It doesn't want to focus. Okay, well, I just type it in chat. Silo. The name might be slightly different wherever you live. Yeah. Can't remember if this is the okay one or the bad one. I don't understand what you're meaning with that. But I got this one recommended when I like a few months ago when I was dealing with that really bad virus. I'm so annoyed by things, but it's fine. I had a few in different nose sprays. One of them worked right away, but it made it worse in the long run. Oh, yeah. So this one that I just showed you. You should only use for like a week. And after that, you shouldn't use it for a while. The other one didn't work very well, but did make things worse. I also use... it's not in here. Why did I leave it? Oh, it's over here. It's called Demista. It's so overexposed. I hate this. This was the one I use for my hay fever. Because it reduces the irritation in my nose. Yeah, it's anti-allergic stuff. So I use that one in general. But if my nose is really, really stuffed, or if I somehow mix up the nose sprays because I have 2 pieces of nose spray on my desk, God knows what reason, I use that one. You can actually, yeah, you can develop an addiction to nose spray. Yeah, that's why the other one, you should only use for a week. Plus, if you use it for too long, it will overcorrect on what it's trying to do. Because it's just trying to make your nose relax a little, so it isn't as irritated. But if you keep using it, it will become so relaxed that whatever is irritating you will irritate you double or something. That's what my doctor said, at least. And I will take his word for it. Because after 7 days, I was actually really done with it. But it did help with my my shortness of breath. Yeah, it's actually a thing. It totally depends on what nose spray, by the way. Because Demista, that's like a nose spray. If I could go without, I would go without. But I certainly cannot. Oh, man. I fucked up. So I have the Twitch ad manager in my OBS. But I accidentally messed up. Because I clicked on it to change something. And now it's showing my fucking dashboard in small. And now I don't know how to fix it. Oh god. Desloratadina. Yeah, I use this as well. Got new ones that I actually have to take twice a day. It's like, I got new ones. Just play more ads. No, it's not. That's not working. I got ads on a shortcut on my screen. I also have Ad Manager open so I can see when the next ad is playing. But yeah, I use Desloratadina as well. But I used to have one that only took 1 per day from. But now I had my refill and they gave me a different brand. Like, fuck knows why. And they gave me like 90 pieces. And I'm like, that's gonna last me for 3 months. Why did they hook me up with 3 months of pills in one go? Turns out you have to take them twice a day. Which I already had been doing. Because I had like, from my doctor permission. If I had a bad day, I was allowed to take a double dose. So I did that anyway because I feel like it didn't do enough. Joke's on me. Of course it didn't do enough because I was only taking half the recommended those, so that was not great. I actually haven't taken it today. Which yeah. Starting in 10 minutes. Do you guys have some predictions for games that are coming up? I really love these broadcasts. I usually I've been wanting to stream them, but they're usually at a very odd time for me. But now they're starting at 9, and this one is taking 2 hours. Like after this one is like a dev day, whatever devlog thing. I don't know what that is about, but I'm not gonna watch that. But 2 hours from 9 o'clock is pretty okay because it's 11 o'clock, and if my mom knows, that's fine. Also, these things, these bloody things are blue. You cannot see it. They're blue. Also, Twitch, don't worry, these are just allergy pills. Ain't no way someone in live chat just said, I hope they announce Subway servers too. So what is this summer game festing all about? It's basically, I think it used to be E3, but because of COVID, they had to like change it. And now it's Summer Game Fest. It's hosted on the Game Awards YouTube. And it's basically going to be a lot of game trailers and other game-related announcements. And this is the big one. Oh, they updated the title to include with Mortal Kombat 1 of Fortnite Wilds. What's Fortnite Wilds? We'll figure it out in a bit, I think. How do you call it? But there are a few more. Like in the summer or early summer, there are a lot of these live streams. So today we have Summer Game Fest. It's like a cross-industry showcase. So it's like for... Oh, you can see it right here. So like consoles, PC, indie, AAA, whatever. And after that's Day of the Devs. I don't know what it... Oh, it's about indie games. I'll just... If it's interesting, I'll keep watching. But otherwise, I'm gonna get off because it's probably gonna be late for me at that point. And then after it's... I don't know what it is. This is a Tribeca Game Spotlight. You cannot see because it's cut off. A digital showcase featuring exclusive gameplay and creator interviews. Then that's tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we have Indie Games Showcase. We have the OTK Games Expo, which I will not be able to stream because it's my mom's birthday. But the day after, we can just rewatch it if people are interested. If I'm not watching it on someone else's stream first. And then... Yeah, more future game shows, more game trailers and announcements. The day after is Xbox Game Showcase. And even though it's Xbox games... because it's... You cannot see it because it's cropped off currently. Even though it's not just... I don't think it's just Xbox games. I think it's also PC games because it's Microsoft. And then we have, after that, PC gaming show. I'm really interested in that one. That will be late at night for me. Yeah, because this is 3 p.m. EDT and it's like 9 p.m. for me. And this is 4 p.m. so that will start at 10 p.m. So that will just be Sunday. Will just be a late stream, I think. Now we have Ubisoft Forward on the 12th. And then Capcom also on the 12th. But I'm mostly interested in OTK and the PC gaming show. For the OTK one, if we're gonna watch it together, it will just be a rewatch the day after because it's my mom's birthday on Saturday. So it's just gonna be a lot of game announcements and a lot of game trailers. It's basically what's gonna be up. Up for the new season, for the new year, whatever. My doc said too much desolatidine isn't necessarily dangerous, but if it hasn't done anything within 2 days, it's not gonna do work, even if you're gonna take 3 more. Oh, with 2 a day. Oh, okay. I was gonna say 2 days is a bit early because I've actually been recommended, because I've been taking this medication for like years, to start early, because if you pay attention to your hay fever, you know around which time you start having like symptoms. And you recommend it to start a few weeks before that, so you already have like a resistance, so when it is your time, you shouldn't have too much issues with it. Which I, stupidly enough, did not do. And then when I started taking it, I started forgetting to take it. And then I had to order a refill. Because I was... literally, when I realized, oh, I literally have none left. And then there's this other medication. It's called Cetricina. I think this is how you spell it. It's also an anti-allergen thingy. Oh, my nose is so itchy and I hate it. I want to make sure that my other stream is working properly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, this is still working. Why? I don't understand why it's over there. It probably has something to do with how this here is. So... I don't know why it's being like this. Because if I go to this display... No, it's still wrong. What the fuck? I don't know why it's scuffed. I have genuinely no idea why it's scuffed. Fuck me. Citrusina made me kind of sleepy, but loratadina, which is apparently not the same as loratadina, would make me pale. Yeah. I don't know. I have not had that problem with any of them. I hate my nose. I'm gonna take a wet washcloth. So give me 1 second. If Natalie returns, behave. Why did nobody tell me that I didn't button up my shirt right? I hope Natalie's okay. Oh, pfft. I was just wondering if you were okay. I didn't realize you...
Oh, could you... So, Anna?
Oh, I didn't see your message. I was like waiting until you return. I thought you were dead.
Oh, were you listening on my stream?
No, I was waiting for you to unmute.
Oh my gosh. I should have checked back in. Let me actually back over to it.
I was just flaming my chat that nobody told me that I buttoned my shirt wrong.
Well, if it helps, I didn't notice either, so...
Mifo says, I was gonna say, but I got distracted. Literally useless. Love you, Mifo.
Chatter. Like... Oh, started.
Yes. I hope we're, like, somewhat in sync.
I hope so, too.
We'll figure it out soon enough.
Yeah.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hey, what the? Reactive. Let me see if I can pull you up on the screen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer
Oh
Game
man, I react up too.
We are in
person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live
How's the
fan
volume, Chad?
audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Same chat. Can you hear everything okay?
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Is this the max quality?
It delivers, don't worry.
I'll just keep it on
Alan
auto.
Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Ooh.
And yes, we do
I'm
have
the only person.
a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
If it's Bloodborne on PC, the internet's gonna break.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Can't hear us. Oh.
What's this? Okay, it's Ubisoft.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope
Prince of
rests
Persia?
with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire.
Oh.
We weren't prepared for what was coming next.
It looks dope though.
Again, they weren't prepared for me.
Okay,
Ooh, nice soundtrack.
Oh yeah, definitely Persia. Okay.
I like the art style. It reminds me a bit of League. Maybe that's the more the animation style.
I can see it. Yeah, no, I can see it. So I don't know, maybe I'm jaded. I think a lot of the...
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save
Prince of
the
Persia,
kingdom.
something been a while since they used the franchise, hasn't it? I only know the name somewhat.
Oh my gosh, sub. Thank you for the second. Yeah, I think the last Prince of Persia game came out the Xbox.
January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat.
This isn't coming out until next year though. However, that's only 6 months away, I realize.
Modern take on the
legendary
franchise.
maybe.
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Is this
All right,
live?
let's move along
Yes, this
to
is live,
another
Modan.
iconic video game franchise
No, it's pre-recorded.
that just celebrated 30 years.
It's all pre-recorded.
That's right.
Even
It's
the chat,
time for
you've been
Mortal
pre-recorded.
Kombat 1.
Live these.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since
Fucking damn
MK11,
it.
and ever since Ed Boon
Oh.
and the team at NetherRealm have been
For the shout
hard
out.
at work on the most ambitious MK yet. That reboots the
Oh
series
yeah, let
into a
me
new era
shout you
timeline.
out.
And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what
You
does
should
it look
you should
like?
follow Natalie.
Who's on the
Natalie's amazing.
roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time
No, follow
for
Izzy.
combat. No spoilers.
Though if you're
but
listening,
this
you're more
video
likely
is
to follow.
literally insane.
Follow
Here
anyway.
is an extended first
I
look
hit.
at the story, gameplay, and yes,
Good.
of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
I am not cute.
You are. Shut the
No,
fuck
I'm
up.
not.
I know how you look like.
I'm still not cute.
Shut up.
I have had enough of you. Then go.
before I put you down.
How's Natalie's volume, by the way, chat? What are you talking about, Breeze?
You're not cut. I'm not cut nor cute.
I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine.
I don't know whether it's good timing for Mortal Kombat to release a trailer for their upcoming game right after Street Fighter came out, or it's like or it's like poor timing. Oh,
that was way too detailed.
Oh, I like it though.
Yeah.
Bop 'em? What, Sherry? What do you mean?
Okay, let's go back to
I mean, the environment looks amazing, but this also could be different.
Yeah, Mifo, you do have a point. Good with the renewed interest in fighting games. Yeah, we had Idol Showdown followed by Street Fighter, and now we have this trailer. It might be a good thing. Just depends whether that hype will last until this actually comes out.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in
I appreciate that these games are saturated. Like, there's actual color in them.
Yeah. Well, say I got to play through the Xbox 360 PS era of every game being in what Noodle called the piss dimension, where they just had this awful sepia filter over everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, just like
So
what game is it? That stupid meme game.
There's a lot of those.
Metal Gear Solid. Or like Metal Gear whatever the fuck. It also had this awful filter on top of it.
Yeah.
Vengeance, yeah, that one. Like, no doubt it looks good if you're playing it yourself, but if you're watching someone play, and especially if they have like very saturated overlays, just want to cry.
Ah.
Oh, I like this. Not a meme, is a hard-hitting political commentary. I don't give a shit whether it's actually a meme or not.
I mean,
That video
yes,
could like
have political. At least that was.
How many views does that particular video have? Because let's see.
Well, like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid has always been like hard-hitting political commentary, but perfect idea dinner right now. But at the same time, the games have always had a hint to them, which people absolutely lean into.
Yeah. Hold up, I cannot find
I mean,
it.
that was pretty good, right, guys?
Am I stupid?
Now,
Probably
I'm
am.
sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who is loyal to
the video is called I Finished the
fan
Game
base
of Memes. It has almost 1 million views.
Please join me in
It is a
welcoming
meme
to
game.
Summer
Prove
Game
me
Fest,
wrong.
The creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
It's called
my
clickbait.
God.
I don't give a shit.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere.
You didn't title it. I was the one that titled it. Maybe you've like rephrased it a little bit, but I was the one who titled it.
It's MK1, right? Went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. It's in a new time.
You didn't give me title for that one. You just gave me the video. Like, good luck.
At the ending of Mortal Kombat 11, Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he's
My source says that I
created a
made it
brand
the
new
fuck
universe.
up.
And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before
Wasn't
but
on
they're told
purpose.
in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now.
It wasn't on purpose.
All these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game game.
I'm barely even paying attention to the actual live stream.
I know the team has been working for 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying my best.
Cameos, because
I wish game conferences would understand that,
how does that work?
like, people are wanting to see at a reasonable pace what is coming out soon, and when you grind it to a fucking halt to do on stage,
normally in a fighting game.
Okay, so usually the pattern of some of these is like the first few trailers are the actual hype stuff, the people like to surprise people, to keep people hooked. And they keep talking, but after a few of them, they go into rapid fire mode. And then at the end, there are a few more big hitters that are like real big reveals. And then at the very end, they go into detail about those ones. But the middle part is always rapid fire.
All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination.
I want to see games and maybe a few questions, but people talking is what I want to see.
The best.
Also, these people are not interesting.
So how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time based? Like how often do they come in?
Look at that audience. They are
exactly, and you're basically summoning them. It's just
one already shifting and
basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic.
I've never played any of these games.
You can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but
I've never cared much for fighting games.
Pretty much whenever you want. And they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of.
I think the first time I played a fighting game was in a literal arcade a few years ago.
Sometimes you'll see them appear twice.
I think it was like Street Fighter.
So time-based, they come out.
It's an old one.
As you go through, you revealed some of
them. Like my den partner was like, I'm very good at these types of games, and I never played them. It was on an arcade machine as well, and I beat his ass. It was so funny.
With Sub-Zero, right? You can play.
Boring.
Yeah, it's boring. I know, but I cannot skip ahead. Okay.
Cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So
if one of y'all got away for time travel, then please tell us about it.
There's a lot of
sometimes it's better to watch these a day later, so you can just skip ahead. But how?
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games.
Press the right order. That's not how it works.
We really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel.
That's not how it works. At time. Okay, I'll run that.
Of 9 of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
It's a pre-record, so skip.
That was people don't know the story.
I don't even have the 1 minute.
So he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we
originally
wanted to be.
This is live, Mudan.
And that never really worked out. So I can't tell you.
The right arrow does not go into the future.
We've tried to get him. We were this close like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that.
I don't want to start an ad now.
Well, I know the team.
I cannot start a 30-second ad because my ad manager is fucked up.
Coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. With this
July? How dare? Okay, yeah, like it's pre-recorded, but it's live.
Pre-recorded. The last 4 years.
Don't think about it.
And so, but
refreshing might work.
Could not be more excited in terms of.
No, I didn't have it on my shortcut, and I messed up my ad manager in OBS. It will be fine if I restart OBS, which I obviously cannot do now.
A lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming
up.
Amazing. Well, Ed,
my dashboard.
Thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing.
I was gonna say this actually would have been a perfect time to run an ad.
Lots more characters.
Yeah, it was at the start of it. It was at the start.
Thank you so much. First look.
Okay, I'll run an ad the next time they start talking like this. Okay.
Amazing. So excited about that one. All right.
This isn't an ad. Well, I mean, all of it's an ad. You have a good point.
The release of Diablo 4, which
stop catching me a technicality.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Go started in the browser, Twitch dashboard if nothing else works. Yeah, I'm trying that, but it's not working.
Hey, you! What's going on?
Oh, this is Path of Exile. I was like, Diablo.
Yeah, it would be a little weird if they were showing Diablo stuff literally right after it came out.
I mean, maybe they already had an expansion plan. It would be weird to announce a week after it announced. Oh,
people would be so mad.
Okay, so if I go to my browser, it actually shows me the 30-second option, but it doesn't show me in OBS. Fuck you, that's why.
You have a way to do it in OBS?
Yes. Everything in your
That's
Twitch
about it.
dashboard you can add to OBS.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July.
Huh.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter
Doing
6,
everything the hard
a
way.
game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well,
Anything
the
you
team
can
at
pop
Capcom
out,
has an important
you can add
update
as an
to
OBS
share with
dog.
you right now.
I think the only thing I have is like the reward request. That's it.
Oh yeah, but I have all the quick actions as a dog too. Vote skip. You cannot vote skip. There's the.
It's not how it works. Also, we have a Capcom showcase in like 4 days. Why are they doing this?
Maybe to show a teaser.
Artificial intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa.
What the fuck am I looking?
This is weird. This could be Fortnite. Yes, thanks to you, I did that.
Oh,
Which is
yes.
great, by the way. Let's go.
Robo Ryu, my favorite Fortnite character. But anyway. So Primal. What is Exo Primal?
I've never heard of this ever, and I'm probably gonna forget
Okay.
it.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter
Cool.
facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exo Primal collab
No, it was
will
not.
launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th.
So it's just a crossover.
But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Okay, it's
Check this out.
I know.
Fortnite. Is this
No.
Fortnite?
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
It might be.
We can shape the fabric of reality.
I don't have a bingo card. That's a skill issue, Breeze.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
What?
What the fuck is Izzy playing?
Ain't no way. Ain't
Oh my
no
God, Nicolas
way.
Cage gonna be in Fortnite. Wait, what?
This
Hold
this
on.
is Dead by Daylight. This is not Fortnite.
Hold
That's
on.
right. Nicolas Cage.
Everything could be a Fortnite.
July
It's
in
in the
July.
point.
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
Okay, but I don't see
figured
why
the
though. So it's
easiest
not a
way to find
crazy
out
crossover.
is probably to go right to the source.
Wait, he's over.
This man's
Wow.
bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes
Okay,
on the
so we just
internet
have Nicolas
across more
Cage
than
here now.
4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
All right, everybody, get out your bingo card and mark off the celebrity who doesn't know where they are.
I've seen
Fuck.
Pete play Fortnite. Anything's possible.
Nick, I
Yeah,
gotta
it's the-
say,
it's the
welcome to
actor.
Video Game World.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your
He
very,
looks
very cool
nothing like his
club.
character skin. That's the funny thing.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean,
Just-
some people be like,
this
maybe
look-
he'll show
looks
up in
nothing
Fortnite,
like
maybe
it.
He'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean,
It
how does this
doesn't.
happen?
Well, it's,
It looks like a Nicolas Cage impersonator.
Right? And
Like it looks like
when I
Nicolas
make
Cage,
movies,
but it
one of my
doesn't look like
favorite
Nicolas
genres
Cage.
is horror. And in this, and,
Does
and
that
in
make
that
any
genre,
sense?
There's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako.
I love that there are
who I
actors
think
out
is
there that are
amazing,
making
and she
only
made an
because they're
appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay.
Rick Astley.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the
Musicians as well.
survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do
I don't
you play?
even know
So I play this
wrong with this.
heightened,
Aw.
exaggerated version of
Nick
a film
Cage playing a
actor
Nick
named
Cage
Nick
impersonator.
Cage. And he's,
I love when he made love to the
location
car.
thinking he's making a movie,
What?
and instead he wakes
wasn't-
up in the fog.
That
And in the fog,
ain't
he's
no
surrounded
way.
by
He just showed up for
crows
60
and
seconds in
serial
Fast and
killers.
Furious to
It's
make
rather
love to a
amusing.
car.
And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like
Blue
a
Dog, you're such a
bonding
troll. Never.
experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with
Yep,
your
he
friends.
read the
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything.
See,
What?
I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match
I don't
your
even want to
talent.
know what that
I want
movie
you to
is.
know that you're with me, that we're
Before your
one, that we're fused. And so it was important to
I'm
me that
sorry
everything
that I
do,
wasn't
everything I
born
say,
earlier.
From the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal
I also have not
exaggerated
watched a lot of
expression
movies,
of
so that
a sigh,
like
whatever
it's
it
a
is,
double
my
debuff.
voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game.
Is it weird that Nick Cage looks weird when he's not playing a character? Like, he doesn't look any different.
Somebody very important in my family.
But
is a
somehow he
Dead by
does.
Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha,
He's
pun
not wearing
intended.
makeup.
See,
Besides
Dead by
that-
Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited.
Yeah,
into this
it
space
feels like
before.
Nicolas
I'm
Cage in
always
of
looking
and
for
of
new
itself as a
adventures.
character.
So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this.
He's definitely
Dead by
wearing makeup.
Daylight
Well, he's not wearing the
adventure.
makeup he
did
normally
say-
does.
It took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed
Where are
down to
the
the split
bees?
second. It's a very immersive experience when you're
What
acting out in
bees?
this space because every
Okay,
move,
he
every
is
grunt,
talked.
every
He
sigh you
was
make
in a
has to be
movie where he
timed perfectly
got
with the gamer's
by-
moves. So that was something that I learned. from
cutting
this,
out.
and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love
Say what now?
having you in the video game world. We want to see
You were
Nick Cage
cutting
in more
out.
games. So
Thank you.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, no, he was in a movie. He got assaulted by bees. It's not called.
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Oh, there you go. Lock
I
it
need to
in.
know now what the fuck this is.
Now, for
It's called
all
the Wick-
of you
it's
who
called,
wanna play
Wicker
Nick
Man.
Cage in
It's,
Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on
The
July
bees on his head, they
25th on
scream,
PC and
"Please,
console.
you
But
know."
PC players can
Oh,
try it
okay,
early by
I know
downloading the
this.
Player test build on
I know
July
this.
5th. And
I just know
here's
the
an
meme, but-
exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage.
It's not
in
film
Dead
culture.
by
That's
Daylight.
culture. Well, it's a little of both.
It's both. And like, I'm too autistic to keep up with either of them.
You didn't get the brand of autism that lets you memorize a bunch of about them.
That's a use CGI for the bees because he kept eating them? What? What? Like, sometimes I cannot tell if you're serious or not, and it's just, I hate it.
He's
Anything goes here at
absolutely
Summer
not.
Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by The Witcher
Looks
book
like the other
series,
Nicks. What
showed the
other
potential
Nicks?
of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1
He's
arrives.
not like
and
the
now
other
it's time
Nicks.
for the world premiere
Even
of the
what other
trailer,
Nicks?
introduced by
I
Henry
don't
Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today
Oh?
to share something
Oh?
with you.
Oh?
Be sure to tune into The
Oh?
Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 debut. Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand
Oh, she looks weird with dark hair.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer
And
Game
that
Fest
makeup.
and enjoy the trailer.
He got fired. What is he doing here? He's still in season 3. He's literally still in season 3.
When was this pre-recorded? 22nd.
It won't get you a statue.
Nat, you're
Oh,
gonna
I
hate
flavor.
me, but
Wait, what?
you're gonna hate me, but Geralt is hot.
Who is Steve Valen?
I won't abandon Ciri.
It's not a video game. It's based on a video game.
neutrality has consequences.
Well, it's technically based on a book that's also made a video game. What?
You're right. Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Yes, Mifu. Somehow Nat didn't clock it.
Everything that's happening.
Wait, what? What did I not clock?
It's all connected.
I was saying to you, you're gonna hate me, but I think Geralt's very hot. You didn't clock it.
If war is coming,
No,
there's no hiding her from it.
I was reading my chat. I'm sorry. Well, it's not a surprise. You like pretty hair, or you like pretty white hair boys. Like what?
Yeah.
This is a known thing about you.
Do
Put it
guns
in your
exist
bio.
in that world? It's
Everyone
just
put it on the wiki.
Why do we need to hate you, Essie? Hate me for what? Huh? No, Nat was gonna hate me. This looks awesome, by the way. Just a few more weeks.
I have not watched any of The Witcher.
Oh, it's super good. It's really good. The spin-off is a bit questionable. I found it really fun. But the book readers were so mad at me when I said, "Oh, this is really cool if you don't know the lore." And they were like, "This is not the lore. They butchered it." And I'm like, I'm a series only. I have no idea. This is the only way I would learn about it.
Is that so?
Yeah, this is The Witcher.
I'm always of two minds about book accuracy.
No, please don't hurt me. And then wow.
Because sometimes, like, yeah, I want it to be very accurate to the book, and other times I'm like, yo, go back and look at the book. It wasn't good.
That $6.99 per month is bullshit, because anyone that even cares about that stuff won't go for the $6.99 one.
Yeah, it's all low quality. I think it streams at like 480p and like ads every.
Exactly.
Like,
Toss a coin to your streamer.
The drama is happening. It's no drama. There is no drama. Drama and bossy. What is this?
Oh, some of these trailers are made with the background music, make it feel like it's a rhythm game.
Yeah, that's a whole... I've talked about it on my stream before, but I hate the... Game trailers are starting to suffer from the same awful state that movie trailers are in.
Yeah, I didn't learn anything about this game. It just showed me the graphics. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Ain't no way someone kicked your house and you just got up and like, yeah, this is good. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Wait, is Summer Game Fest just a lot of trailers? Yeah, it's just game trailers, a new announcement of things coming up. I hate that they edited it as if you're switching between third person and first person of this guy.
Bobby, you're gonna have to deal with the fact that it's funny. I know.
It was a Netflix show, not a game.
What?
I find it somewhere that our ISPS haven't blocked if I want to watch it. But it's just a... Just get Netflix.
Why would you... I still don't understand the ultra-wide thing.
We have no choice.
I don't either. I just... Again, I need 2 ultra-wide because I need 2 screens.
Imagine monitors.
I am also not the person to judge monitors whatsoever because I'm still using a 1080p 60 hertz monitor, so that's...
Oh, I am too.
Sure?
Well, I have a 4K monitor, it's just not okay.
I don't need to be the same. You don't know me if you don't know the reason for that. Why I think it should be the same. Also, my monitors are not the same. Use some monitors that fit your desk. With my mess, nothing fits my desk. They're literally on the arm, so they're not on my desk.
Nostalgia, the new Netflix tier. Oh my god. Watch movies like you're in 1990. Okay, one.
This is one of those trailers, like, yeah, it looks cool, but I learned nothing about the game.
Yeah.
It told me nothing.
What is a block?
Come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you.
Yeah, he says maybe, but we all know that it's gonna be a few more surprises, because otherwise he wouldn't mention it.
I don't know. They may actually surprise us. So get to the end, they'll be like, "Oh, we changed our mind. Fuck you."
We also have a special
You didn't clap enough earlier.
A free Steinax
Can seem to find a desk that's wider than 120 centimeters in the UK.
Now,
just get monitor arms, then they can stretch over the size of your desk.
Legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games.
You got your first Twitch ad? Yeah. You can use the
Oh my god, Master Chief puzzle game?
Mobile game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Okay. Oh? Okay, that I'm not mad about
a new
that.
Generations game? Generations game? Please do Generations game.
Finally revealing this shit. Oh, this looks...
I don't like his jacket. Or why are you judging this poor man's jacket?
This looks good!
We can't judge their fashion on this show. People are still figuring out gamer business casual, and it's a mess.
Have you seen how Asmongold looked like on the OTK Games Expo last year?
I did not.
Okay,
Was
so
he, like,
he had
t-shirt, jeans, jacket?
No, so he had like one of those suit jackets. I don't remember what his shirt was underneath, but it could just be a regular t-shirt, probably merch, and sweatpants. But he combed his hair. Not sure if they intend to call it Sonic 5, but that's what the leak was called. Sonic Superstars. This is one of those games I would get on the Switch. Oh, this year? Awesome.
Oh, nice.
And let Sonic fans have their 5.5 out of 10 games. The best they've got.
Bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched.
Honkai! Oh, we're playing that tomorrow, by the way, chat.
Character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players.
I haven't played the new patch. I'm behind in the story. I'm sad.
On PlayStation, take a look.
I wish this universe
we don't talk
more things to do.
Silver Wolf.
Get bored running across the map every day. Team Trailblaze back from duty.
And it sucks a little bit that it's just survivors.
Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Is this a Trash Days game? Yeah, it's Honkai. It's unironically a very good game with a very good story.
I'm still on the fence as to whether to play it or not.
Oh, play the story. At least for the story is good.
Well, it's like, I
Didn't
was
know where
asking my
first.
chat, I don't have money to do pulls, so
I don't either. I've
watch?
got 2 5 stars. I'm completely free to play. The pity is very very good. 300 rolls on the main banner, you get a free 5 star. The pities are a lot easier on you than in Genshin. You get a lot of free rolls just from playing the story.
Never mind, I miscalculated.
And there's like a starter banner.
I never played Genshin either.
It's not that bad. I don't feel like I have to spend money at all. Maybe when I'm farther into the game. Oh, this is your ult. Oh, that looks sick.
Oh, look, PS5.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is
all right, moving on.
It's a free-to-play game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release.
Get back to
brand new trailer.
Play it.
Ooh, pretty butterfly. Is this Lies of P?
What is it?
It's the Pinocchio Souls-like. I think it is.
Pinocchio Souls-like?
Pinocchio Souls-like.
I have so many questions.
From what I've seen, it looks so good. Just look how pretty it looks. This is the aesthetic of the entire game. It's like the steampunk European thing. And then Souls-like. Oh, that hair is pretty! I hate that it didn't match her eyebrows. Final Fantasy style?
I literally thought it was life because of the blue butterfly. Yeah, I could see how you got that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, but to be fair, Life is Strange doesn't look this good.
No.
This is Disney game? Kingdom Hearts? Muna, why are you shitting on everything? Stop being so pessimistic. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. It's a question. We all know it's not a question.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
They're just singing in French, so stop paying attention. That's funny. Oh, the demo! Okay, where's my notepad?
Yeah. Same.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out.
Let's go!
Prepare for the release on September 19th.
My computer probably can't run it, but let's go.
That's so soon!
Of a visually stunning new game
Yeah,
based
3
on
months.
classic
Shit.
manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists.
You can tell I had a lot of caffeine
This
today.
is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Okay.
Dark.
I hate games that take place in the desert. Oh?
Because we're all... Oh.
This art style reminds me of Borderlands. But it's not gonna be Borderlands, but it just reminds me of it.
This? Oh my god, I fucking knew this was Toriyama art.
Oh my god.
Okay, this could be one of like 3 things. I'm betting Dragon Quest.
I swear to god, Dragon Quest is always at these kinds of expos. I still don't know what it's about. I swear, with the art style, like the way they're shading things, it just reminds me of Borderlands. Especially the setting and stuff as well.
Oh yeah, Borderlands definitely made this art style popular.
It's a cool style. Heavy shell shading. Yeah, but also like comic style shading and like weird line art. Stay tuned, Sandland. Like, is it called Stay Tuned or is it called Sandland?
It's called Sand.
Okay. I don't know.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco. And
Reminds me of the time PS2 era and everything was cel shaded.
Are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects.
Imagine if they called a game trailer coming out soon.
Look, we got a game called Untitled Goose Game. Possible now. Oh.
Oh, it's just gonna be... Okay. It's just gonna be indie showcase, whatever. If they are gonna reveal a sequel to Stray, I'm gonna scream. Is this a trailer for trailers? This is a trailer for a different showcase. Yeah, it's a meta trailer. But that's at the end of the month. Okay.
Okay. Well, we got another.
I'm probably gonna forget that even existed.
We're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games, with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Yeah, I see why you don't like desert, dry. As it help.
You're cutting out again. I think you put your Discord too sensitive, not sensitive enough.
What's that?
You know what these games are? Game traders are suffering from? They're never showing actual gameplay.
Yeah. It's like I said, they're suffering from the same glut that movie trailers deal with. They don't show you anything. They just show the prettiest parts of what they can show you, and take a shot every time you hear the part that's timed with like gunfire or something.
Yeah, or this. There was no gunfire. They could show more Nicolas Cage. You could. Like. I feel like there are so many high fantasy games with this art style that I don't even know what game this is. I don't even know if this is the first time I see this game or like the 100th time.
I guess everybody's trying to get their next gen fantasy game out before Final Fantasy 16 releases.
I mean, they still have time because it's gonna be PS5 exclusive for a long while.
This is true.
And a lot of people want to play it on PC. Back when we were your age, there weren't as many games. I feel like 10 years ago, less than 10 years ago, there were plenty of games.
I mean, we used to have more AAA games. We have less AAA games
nowadays. On Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free.
There were like 10
right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out.
You're too young to remember.
Development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval
when
fantasy
you were my age, I was already playing games, and there were so many games I was overwhelmed. I was just playing World of Warcraft because I didn't understand.
Moodon's just upset he's 174 years old. It's okay, buddy.
We differ.
You can take your nap.
We differ like 6 years. He's always pretending to be grandpa.
Another fantasy game directly after a
It's the
fantasy
same
game?
art style. It looks the same. If you told me this was the same game, thank you for following, Natalie, at least. But if you told me this was the same game, the thing you just showed me, I would believe you.
30 years ago, we had Mario. We were freaking happy about it.
I'm
I mean,
23.
we're still happy when a Mario comes out.
It's a realistic art style. I know, but don't worry about it, Natalie. A lot of people think that. I'm just everywhere, so people think they follow me. You want all the studios to do drastically different styles? I mean, something to set them apart.
I want my N64 back. I never had one. Like, I was a kid when the N64 was a thing. Like, kind of. I don't remember the N64 releasing, but I remember the GameCube releasing. So I'm guessing I would have been playing games around the N64. I just never had one. The controller looked weird, and I didn't care about anything on it.
Oh god, what's this? Is this Pummel Party?
Is this a game they showed off like a year ago that never freaking came out? Or I guess it finally did since streamers are playing it.
Or is this just the beta access or something? Yeah, I'm reading from my stream because I want Natalie to write her own stream. I'm still reading that chat. I just want Natalie to react to her own chat. I'm just giving her the freedom.
Yeah.
Oh?
I remember being crushingly disappointed with N64's chat.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human.
You got a 9-year-old to play an N64 game? You a witch?
Complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Hello? Okay, at least it's not me.
Oh. Okay. I thought that was me for a second. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a great start to premiering your game trailer.
I wonder if it's the file or the oh, it's funny that on the crash thing it crashed.
True.
Oh yeah, imagine with the new Twitch DOS, streams like this cannot even exist on Twitch because of how many ads there are. Like technically it's entirely an ad, but with the actual ads in between. This is just not allowed on Twitch anymore.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time
I'm actually impressed with my camera because it's pretty dark in my room, but you cannot tell.
The man is talking again, please make him go away.
He's come all the way from Finland.
I haven't seen your stream in a hot minute.
Sam Lake.
I want a new camera. It's really good. Like it's an actual camera.
Looking dapper as always.
Look. It's an actual camera. So it's not a webcam.
Because when you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. Yeah. We are in 2023. It's coming.
Can't wait till I have a better camera.
So
not that anybody sees my face, but
for fans and for you, 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey.
Good lighting makes even the shittiest cams good.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
This is true.
We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them.
I'll mute up because I've got a cookie.
Renegade. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a couple minutes. I've been watching this. I'm still getting used to looking at multiple things at one time.
It's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at
professional streamer
in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question.
I think this might be one of those times to run an ad.
Yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. Yes. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story.
Sorry, I was muted up for Cookie.
Around them.
Also, I hit my chat with
Alan's
an
still
ad.
going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey.
Yeah, I'm about to go in and try to do that on mine.
That sort of link. Tell us
I'm
about
sorry for the volume of the ad.
Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the
Damn, now we subbed people have to suffer without an ad.
And it's
Can't believe you'd suffer without an ad. That's crazy.
It's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to
Where
play
was my ad?
Alan Wake in the dark
I don't
place,
know, Mifu. I'm
as he's
sorry.
trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that. And you
I ran an
especially, so
ad,
we
but
can't wait to
nobody's
see how these
seeing it on my end.
Intertwine, I'm sure.
I'm just looking at my ad schedule.
I know you brought with you some.
Like,
some
if I run
gameplay
3 minutes of ads, I get 55% ad revenue, but without it's 30.
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time
But like 30 or 55% of pennies, it doesn't really matter.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are we going to see?
It's the ad revenue is just not worth it on Twitch. I wish you could just shut it off.
Brought the murder victim.
I just hate that you have to pick whether people are receiving pre-rolls or mid-rolls.
Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake.
That's what
2.
they've.
Thanks, Sam.
That's what I talked about when I first started streaming. It was like I have two options. Either I can run ads and make a few cents off of it, or I can run ads and not make a few cents off of it. That's quite literally the options I'm given. Y'all will get ads regardless.
Like sometimes I want to turn off the pre-rolls so people can stop by easily. I also don't want to annoy that like the 5 to 10 people that always stop by. Like, do I want to cater to potential new people? Or do I want to cater to the people that are always there?
Yeah. There's no good answer, honestly.
Yeah, because I don't want to annoy my regulars, but I also want my stream to be accessible for people that just want to stop by real quick. Like, even if you get a 30-second ad, people are gonna click away. Also, I figured out that you didn't always get paid if people were watching your stream with Twitch Turbo and skipped ads with that. That's new.
Yeah.
But they also increased the price of Turbo, so that makes sense. But I seem to be getting more from Twitch Turbo than from people actually watching ads, which is funny. I thought they were wanting to push ads, actually. That was a weird, janky animation.
I mean, Twitch just cares about money. They don't have to care how they get it.
But if they want to push ads, why are they making something that makes people skip ads?
Well, it's because they don't want to push ads. They're pushing ads because it's the easiest deliverable thing. It's easier to push ads and try to convince everybody to sign up for a premium service. It sounds counterintuitive, but I promise it makes sense.
Yeah. I'm still mad that Twitch makes you pay $25 if you want to leave the affiliate program.
See, that was one thing I was talking about too. That is a misread. That is like a teetotal misread of what it says.
I mean, yes and no. Like, it's deducted from your balance. So if you have no balance, you don't pay anything. However, if you do have your balance, you still pay it.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't say you pay $25. The $25 thing is a cap. So like, and not like the terminology cap. I mean, like it's an actual fee cap. So most people won't accrue $25 in maintenance and program fees. You'll maybe get like $1 or $2.
Well, it depends on your. Well, it doesn't matter, right? It still sucks that they have to make. They make you pay for something that's free to enter.
Something important. Something's not right.
This looks interesting. October 17th. Okay, yeah. Halloween season. What's it called?
I'm actually looking forward to Alan Wake 2. It's Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2. Do you need to play one, do you think?
Now let's get
I don't know.
look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer.
It's been so
Space
long
Marine
since I've
2
played
for
one. I don't remember the ending. It came out 13 years ago, so it's a little fuzzy now.
Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus.
Oh, this looks cool.
Observations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Oh my god, are we getting an actually good-looking single-player Warhammer game?
I was gonna try and piss people off like, oh, StarCraft looks different. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Definitely the same genre of games.
Like when I put gas in the car and then they make me want to pay for it, always sending the police after me. Okay, well, Toki, you probably should pay for your gas. Please pay for your gas.
You have to stick your card in before you even, like, if you have one of those like personless gas stations, you have to stick your card in beforehand.
Yep.
Then you like fill up your car, and then you confirm. If you don't confirm, you still get charged. Just get charged more, I think. Oh?
Oh. Alright.
You're not wrong, but you need more Warhammer people in your chat to piss someone off. That makes sense. Oh wow, they're really leaning into this. It's the game I forgot the name of.
I'm excited about this sequel. What is it?
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace Snow.
Okay.
Yes, Your Grace. Why does it sound familiar?
Beautiful.
Sounds like an indie game.
Grace Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
I hate that he said hack. Like, just say something else. Don't say hack. Also, we saw people getting slaughtered and you're saying hack. Just say hell.
I don't know what I always think about when people are like wildly misusing terminology. There was this video I watched part of it, and somebody was talking about like, oh yeah, like the new Kindle, like the Kindle small, like it fits in your front pocket, so it's like a perfect life hack. And somebody turned to it was like, that's not a life hack. You just bought a small Kindle. That's
yeah.
I still think about that to this day, because the other person just looked at it with this "what the fuck" look on his face. You didn't hack anything. You just bought something.
Yeah, you bought something that what was made for. Like, if you bought a Kindle, it can fit in your pocket. It's likely made to be so small it can fit in your pocket.
I ate food and now I have energy to go about my day. Life hack.
It's like you have those pocket paperbacks, right? They're so small they can fit in your pocket. No, that's no joke, by the way. If you're wearing men's pants, like regular men's pants, they actually fit in your pocket with these.
Yeah, I've gone the opposite direction and given up pockets, and I'm kind of regretting this whole transition thing.
Oh, they're the best thing ever, man. It's
collaboration. Sean Carpenter.
Wearing pants. No,
wearing
just
pants life hack.
Just wear shorts with pockets.
Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh!
And
I feel like this Bon Jovi will get some people a strike.
Oh. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers.
I think a big fit in your pocket. Speaking of trash. That's not true. Because a lot of women's pants have fake pockets or semi-fake pockets. Like, they're like real enough that they look real, but they realistically don't fit more than like a single candy.
Somebody bought me a jacket recently. It was a hoodie, but it was like one of those zip-up hoodies, and they bought it for me because like, it looks like it has a bunch of pockets on it. All fake pocket entrances. Some of them were just zippers that went to nowhere. I was like, there's not a single actual pocket on this hoodie. I hate it.
That's just
like,
cruel.
thank you for trying, but this sucks.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended.
It's just really funny to see that these professional voice actors are using the same mic that Connor uses to stream with.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's also a voice actor, but it's just really, really funny.
This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say?
Burn it with fire.
Allies.
I don't hate the gift that much. Like, I feel bad that I hated it because it was a gift. Like, somebody really thought about it, but like...
Yeah, but if you're gonna gift something... Oh, it looks like it has a lot of pockets. Unless they ordered it, by the way. But if you're buying it in the store, like, oh, it looks like it has a lot of pockets, and you didn't check...
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is like, they didn't stop to check. So, like, come on.
We still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac
Send it to me, I'll sew in pockets and send it back.
I still haven't finished the first game, but I just fucking love Spider-Man. I still need to go see the movie.
Same.
I asked my mom, like, what are you doing on Sunday? She's like, not much.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do.
For people that weren't here at the start of the stream.
PlayStation 5.
Thanks, Brian.
But this washcloth is because I have itchy nose.
All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight.
I banged my desk.
Kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're gonna look at the land of the morning light.
That was adorable. Yeah, that was. I just heard the
folk tales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
I've actually never checked. I'm assuming you can hear.
Yeah, you can.
My mic. You can. Okay.
It sounds very hollow though. This looks cute. What the fuck? I want this. What? Wait, what?
I'm writing this down. Okay, Pokemon? Pokemon ripoff? Pokemon ripoff with guns? What is happening?
I don't know, but I'm liking it.
And missiles? And, oh, Fortnite. Definitely Fortnite.
But it doesn't look like Fortnite, though. Besides getting an Xbox instead of PS5, all the bad decisions I've made was... Power World.
Power World. I think I've seen something about this before. Because I remember having this reaction to, or like, before.
Now we're going to the
Like,
rapid
this
fire,
looks
I
cute.
think.
Why are there guns?
We're in, and now we're only getting into rapid fire. I hate this. Is this the game I think it is? Oh, it looks pretty.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, he big.
Oh, I love this. Wasn't it just Monster Hunter? I don't give shit. And then it's the Morning Light. Black Desert. Oh.
Well, which is it?
I like putting trailers back to back. I think. I don't know. Oh, then this is Black Desert.
We told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and
I don't know.
across Middle Earth.
Middle Earth?
Riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
I'm
gonna
hooked?
say no.
It looks jank as fuck, but it still looks better than Gollum.
I mean, I think a lot of things are better than Gollum.
Yeah, exactly.
We took back our home.
Yeah, this is one of those games you play for the story, not for the effects. OLED gaming.
Back from a nap, still a little sleepy. What did I miss? You missed Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, they made a Nicolas Cage skin. It's like some big announcement. Oh my god, they're doing this again?
Oh my god. Go away.
Yeah, they're really trying to push for that you can play games on your Samsung Smart TV and stuff. And I'm like, how does that work?
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary...
Like losing Olympus worse than the Gollum game.
Is that an ad in an ad?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay, is this Final Fantasy VII? I'm not sure.
It is.
But also
but
not.
It's a mobile game.
Ah, it's a mobile version. I was like, didn't they just release the remake of this? Look, white hair. Okay. Shut up.
See? Not surprising. Put it on the wiki.
Oh, I only need like 100-ish, like 150 more subs on YouTube, and then you can make like a Wikituber about me. You guys can
Wait,
go
really?
ham on that. Yeah, I need 1,000 subs to be eligible.
Interesting.
So, you can go ham once that's a thing. Okay, okay. I hate myself. I hate that I have a type this obvious. Oh.
That's why I've been so quiet on what my type is, because I know people are just gonna poke fun at me constantly for it.
Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
fucking DoorDash.
When you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
Get a free burrito from Taco Bell.
A fake out?
Yep, we got you. All right.
Could have been a fake out.
Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds.
No, it's not a fake out. Cool.
Oh, well, I'm liking this already.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
I can't wait to find out your type, Nat. I'll fill the NSFW channel with it. Oh, no. I will never tell y'all.
I know Arima's type is a red-haired boys.
We bring closure to those who don't.
I feel like that fits.
It's really funny because it just tracks every time. And she has admitted to it. It's just like with me, it's just clockwork. It's so funny. Life to the living and death to the dead. Oh, I love the concept of this.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
See, I feel bad for you, Ezzy.
Why?
Because your thing is like pretty boys with white hair, right?
Yeah.
Once the male VTuber renaissance happens, it's over for you.
Yeah.
Because you know they're all gonna have white hair.
Yeah. I haven't figured out what my type in girls is.
Me neither, to be honest.
But I do know that I am attracted to androgyny. Like, that's separate from everything else.
Yeah.
It's like tomboys and like femboys are definitely in there. Unless the femboys go too far towards femininity, then I'm no longer interested. Which is very weird.
Okay, so would you say you like muscular femboys?
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Like when there's like a balance between the masculinity and femininity. So like if you have like really like just manly men with long hair and like soft features. A bit like Sephiroth, maybe.
Okay. I wouldn't call Sephiroth a femboy, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, but like also like the long hair, but like with softer features and like no facial hair and stuff as well.
Well, then I have.
Breeze, I'm gonna time you out.
You have Dart. I'll time you out in my chat too.
Good morning, Stanley.
Yeah, you said you have someone
with long hair.
I hope you have a productive
Oh, don't even get me started with Roy.
Change user
Stan. Like
adjusting morning wake up.
the thing with Roy is that for me, he personally went a bit far into the femininity for me to be interested.
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Yeah.
Like it's hot,
No comment.
but not in that. Not.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
I'm like also gray ace, so like unless someone is my type, it doesn't do anything for me. It's just really funny.
That's yeah. I can understand that.
2 months and 17 days.
Which a lot of people would say, but that's normal. Yeah, no. It's like that's like a hard limit. There are very little exceptions.
He shouldn't be here. This doesn't make sense.
Oh, we need Iron Mouse to play this game because I know that she like dislikes oceans.
Yeah.
And also dislikes deep space. Which, to be fair, is the same phobia, if I'm really honest.
She's got thalassophobia.
Yeah, I have too. I feel like this game might not be as bad as there's like you're on the bottom of the sea with buildings and stuff.
Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next.
But it'd still be uneasy.
Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with
Obviously, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall. When is there not?
A Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week.
Oh.
Here's your first look at Vondel.
There's not a new Call of Duty
Castle,
game.
a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep.
Yeah, my thalassophobia is so bad that even in Minecraft I cannot swim. If it's very deep. Like shipwrecks and everything, I hate that.
I don't know, deep water doesn't bother me to a point. As long as I don't think about like a really, really deep ocean where the like actual nightmare stuff lives, I'm fine.
Oh, I was already freaking out when I was in a plane to London. And like the stretch of sea that you're passing from the Netherlands to the UK is very thin. But I looked out of the plane window onto the water and I couldn't see land in like anywhere. And it made me uneasy. And I was in a plane.
Oh my god.
That's how far my thalassophobia goes.
I don't know. I grew up by the ocean, so I guess it doesn't bother me as much.
Yeah, my mom likes going to the sea. I don't. I prefer to see my feet when I'm in the water.
Oh, you can still see your feet in the water.
Not here.
Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming
Is that how you pronounce it? Porsche?
911 in some point at
Porsche,
game,
yeah.
Xbox
We just say Porsche.
Everybody says Porsche. Yeah.
Run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled
I just woke up. What did I miss? Nicolas Cage.
Here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this
I haven't
weekend.
played COD in a long time. What's the point in trying to make it look like Fortnite? I feel Saikeki showed me a Roblox game.
Oh my god, I saw that too.
And it looked like COD. And it
Like
was
somebody-
Roblox.
Yeah, somebody made Call of Duty, like very hyper-realistic Call of Duty in Roblox.
And it ran
functioned
well.
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder, like, if they can make it work in the Roblox engine. Why are so many games struggling to have any of the games, like, even run on not high-end PCs?
And here it is. The Porsche Xbox
It looks ugly. It looks ugly.
But you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
Because people aren't used to optimization. Most you have to remember, half the people who make Roblox maps are children, and they don't know anything about optimizing assets, and they just load in 4K assets for every little thing when you don't need 4K assets for the grass.
Yeah, but it still runs. Somehow it still runs, and these AAA studios can make games that don't even run on high-end PCs.
Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, that's true. AAA studios have no excuse. But then again, it's not. It's bureaucracy that causes these games, like AAA games, to fail.
Before I know it, they
Too many cooks in the kitchen, as it were.
But Pride, that looked like a very fucked up Pride flag. I swear to God.
The Pride flag.
We found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
What is this rhyming? Okay, they're fairy wings, but they're walking.
As long as we're prepared.
Oh, one of them jumped. Did you see that? One of them hopped.
So, what do you say? There's so much.
This is very clearly a kid's game.
I feel like the target audience for this game is not the people that watch this stream. Or
I would hope not, or they just got horrifically traumatized by Mortal Kombat earlier.
Yeah.
Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Bro,
That's
Chief
safe.
Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap.
Nat, I need the fairy game that they can't fly in, or you need Mortal
Last time I
Kombat,
saw you was
or
at the Game
both?
Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Oh, I like him. He is good energy.
Some new game modes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode.
Okay.
It's a great way.
The kid game. My nickname is Babu for a reason. You know what? Fair
and
enough.
Some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week.
You
If
got
you haven't
me
tried
there.
Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben.
Okay, has anybody actually played Marvel Snap? I've heard the few people I've heard play it said that it's actually like kind of good for a card game.
Something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh,
Just-
yeah. So listen.
It's like
I am incredible.
I
at card
believe
games,
that,
so I
but
often
the
wait.
UI of everything
but
just
some
looks
people-
so
And maybe you've had this experience, Jeff.
fucked up gacha mobile game that I just
Yeah.
no longer interested because I'm just overwhelmed by it.
But sometimes
Like I like Hearthstone because
they
like
might just
everything is
a
so
little bit unlucky.
specialized.
Cue the tape.
I don't know. It's unique.
Oh, snap.
I hate that.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand
Oh.
of cards here, but that's
Oh,
fine.
hi,
I'll see
Prosody.
what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys.
I like how he printed it out and cut it out poorly.
I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
That's good. That's good.
Medusa.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and
We need to make our own card game of puns. No, you don't.
4, Season 3 of Fortnite
No.
Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way
You need to
level up
hire
your game
Dreaming
this
for that,
summer,
though.
Compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet.
Yeah.
Start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything. from
Ezzy, are you
Wi-Fi to
allergic to
headsets.
puns?
Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends
No,
Rise, a new cross-platform
think.
UE5 game for mobile and
I'm scared.
PC, a fantasy
I have
squad RPG
I have
adventure
committed
available
because
for
my
pre-register
entire
today.
community is just people who like telling puns. I don't know how I've attracted all these people, but I'm here now. I've committed to doing a pun tier list at some point.
Sacrificed everything to save your kind.
How though? There's so many.
I'm just gonna have people submit puns
Oh god.
and I'm gonna rate them. But the problem is I'm allergic, and puns make me want to crawl inside of myself and die. So I have to find someone else to rank them with me.
I don't know if I'm allergic, but they're like I just cringe so hard they become funny.
Yeah, I haven't hit the wraparound point where I cringe so hard I laugh. I just cringe. And my chat loves making me cringe. So we're going to be watching the Ubisoft Forward event on Monday.
Ooh.
Because we all know that's going to be cringe.
Do you
Oh, what is
remember
this?
the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price.
I don't think that's how the song goes.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are.
This is a mobile game too, right?
Return to us.
It must be.
This world needs champions.
Either a mobile game or another like team
Oh, team fight
first-person shooter
tactics.
game.
Oh.
Not Teamfight Tactics.
MMORPG?
Like,
no, this is not an MMORPG.
What do you call this kind of games, like Left 4 Dead? Or Back 4 Blood, or...
Oh, I understand what you mean. Oh, Fortnite!
This is still insane to me.
It's all in Unreal. Like, Fortnite has literally has no limits.
I remember when this was a Counter-Strike clone.
Unreal editor for Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. That... Oh.
Steve, seriously? You don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
This just sounds like StarCraft.
Conquer the universe in about an hour.
Solaris Nexus.
Guys, one more game?
Oh, it's similar to... Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Oh, and we're in a different game now. Okay.
Yeah, if they're doing all these space trash scavengers... Okay, that's cool.
Oh god, they're just grouping all these games together and just blending them together. I hate it.
Cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
Star Trek game.
Oh shit, it looks awesome. Okay.
Hey there, Summer
I love how the graphic has nothing to do with the actual game.
Yeah.
Yeah, one. Yeah, that's.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now.
Anthony Mackie?
Share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th, and I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet.
My brother in Christ.
Seen Demolition Derby dark humor game?
New series? Is this gonna be like an actual TV?
Oh my god.
That's weird.
Oh my god, they're actually making a Twisted Metal TV series. I weirdly want to watch it.
I want to watch it too, but I've never heard of Peacock, so I doubt it's available in the Netherlands.
From France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga.
It'll probably end up on Netflix.
Coming later this year to PC.
Okay. Okay, cool art style.
I think Peacock is only US and Canada. I'm not sure.
Might be.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside.
Their own streaming service, as far as I know. Yeah, Peacock is NBC's, and
yeah.
it's like NBC Comcast. Yeah.
I rewind. I begin again, but with another.
Time for a VPN sponsor. If only.
Hey, I'd take any sponsor this rate.
Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and Italy.
Oh yeah, so like surrounding countries, but not mine.
Yeah.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
This looks like it could be fun.
Onwards. I can feel that.
It's probably one of those games, unless it's hyped up, I'm gonna forget it exists. Visit me,
It's
Ezzy.
available in Denmark, and I want to watch.
I should visit so many people, but I'm too pussy to live the country on my own.
It's fast and fluid.
That's a mood.
Seriously, a friend of mine, I've been friends with like 5 years. He used to live in Belgium, then he moved to the US to be with his girlfriend. Now he lives in
This is such a
Germany.
Cool game, super high production
now
value,
wife.
Spectacular game.
He was 2 hours away.
The guy you play, you're the main
I could go to him anytime.
Playing the main character
I'm
Jack,
just too
SC
pussy
He's
to
a
go to
battle
Germany.
mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the
Literally,
game
Lexi was in my
is
country,
so fast-paced.
like for a few days.
you know, with all the spells.
But it was like 2 hours away.
What can you tell us about the story?
Well,
sort of how this
yeah, no. It's too far.
A lot of these games seem like they'll get forgotten. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the fantasy games. We've every year new fantasy games get revealed, and every year people forget about them within about 20 minutes. It's kind of upsetting, but at the same time, like, maybe stop making 75 fantasy games a year.
Okay.
I love Germany, but it's just me. I love Germany. I love going there. I've gone there on holiday so many times. It's not Germany. It's just going to a different country. I even don't like going to the other part of my country.
So this
that's
is
just
a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak.
Yes, show us the best part of the game now. Save us some money.
I think that like the thing is, unless there's like something that sets it apart,
badass levels of a video game I've seen.
or it just has to get lucky to be hyped up, and that everyone plays it.
It's wild. So let's take
It just gets forgotten. Like a lot of these games, like I know they exist, and then like when they finally come out, they're suddenly hyped. I'm like, oh yeah, that game, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Elden Ring wasn't exactly what, because everyone was excited for it because it was a Souls-like from Soft. But like similar games to that.
Elden Ring was the exception.
Yeah.
The outlandish exception.
I think because FromSoft always delivers. So like, oh, it's from FromSoft, it's gonna be good. You don't really ask questions.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast.
Crap. I will be right back. I gotta grab something to drink.
Okay.
We'll catch him, sir.
I've got 2 streams now. Half of what is shown is DLC. Yeah, do you usually see that? Germany's only bad wants to talk to the wrong people. Oh, I won't be talking to anyone. I probably, like, even if it was in my own country, I wouldn't be talking to anyone either. So that's not gonna be a problem. How's the rate of English speaking in Germany? Like, if I start speaking English, how big is the chance that the person would somewhat understand me? Because I know in France, I'm still traumatized by this. I was in France at the like a resort thing, whatever. I went to order an ice cream, and it was like this is like a holiday park, so there were only tourists, mostly Dutch people. Like, there are a lot of Dutch people in France holiday parks. I don't know. I went to order an ice cream, and I couldn't remember how to do it in French. I did it in English. The guy refused to serve me because I didn't speak French to him. I'm like, you're at a goddamn holiday park. I was like 12, 13 maybe. My experience in Germany is that no one really talks to you out loud. Talks to you anyway. As a tourist, I only talk to service people in restaurants and bars, so it usually works out. Mr. Francis is a special kid.
Yeah, I've heard so many stories of like just about how French people just fucking hate outsiders, especially Americans.
If you don't speak French, they just hate you.
Yeah. Sometimes if you do speak French, they'll hate you.
Yeah. If you find someone that speaks English, it has a thick accent. Okay, so in Germany, I don't mind if they speak German, because I can somewhat understand that. It's more like if I speak English, will they understand me?
Germany has a high English-speaking population thanks to America having military bases in Germany. Well, I feel like there's more contributing factors than American military bases.
Yeah. Do you guys know the reason why here in the Netherlands we have so many languages in school? Like specifically French, English, and German? It's because tomorrow a new chapter. I wanted to play Honkai tomorrow. Am I going to have to play Fortnite? I'll just both.
hidden jungle with ancient secrets to
But,
discover.
I
can't
And of
play
course,
Fortnite.
There's a whole new battle pass lineup where you
But
can
the thing
unleash
is, in the
power
Netherlands, we're
yes,
taught that, like,
of
for business
Cybertron.
stuff,
Here we
etc., if you speak the other person's language, they're more likely to do business with you. So we just learn the language of the countries that are close to us. Which, it sounds so dumb if you think about it.
Well, no, I mean, even here in America, we kind of have the same thing. Most schools here in America have French and Spanish classes available because we have Canada, which is heavily French speaking, and then we have Mexico, which is Spanish speaking.
Oh, he is hot.
So I guess we technically do the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
on a much wider scale.
Yeah, but for us, it's like, we have to learn their language because they don't understand ours.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that says, Modan. He has no white hair though. Okay, so even though I have a preference, I can still find all the men hot.
Yeah, I'm more locked down. There's only like 2 types of people that will actually like set me off. Otherwise, I don't. This is a Transformers game?
Wait, what? Huh?
What is happening?
I don't know. Why is it so small?
Mini Transformer skin, maybe?
Oh, she's pretty. Okay, Fortnite Wilds.
Oh, okay. It's Fortnite. I forgot it was Fortnite.
Yeah, it's Fortnite.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
He does not care.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
What is it?
Rumors were true.
Wait, what?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept
Oh, yeah.
through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
I don't know.
So it's the second in the. This is the second game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series.
Oh.
It's going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This
I thought it was
actually
out
been looking
already.
forward to. No, not Rebirth. Remake is out. Rebirth isn't.
Okay, so it's just part 2 of the remake.
Just
So they remade one game and made it into 2 games.
everything we've done to
Oh, it's going to be 3 games.
still going strong.
This is part 2 of 3 at least.
But in reality,
Final Fantasy VII was a long game, and they've added content to it this time around.
Was wondering.
You do have a
I
point,
think
Breeze.
the original.
Past 5 years.
Is it still a remake or is it a reimagining?
And you're
Okay,
asking me
well,
this?
remake was kind of a double entendre with the first game.
Cloud was never in
Because
the game 5 years ago.
like yeah, it's sort of a remake, but also in the game, in the lore, things were changing. So they were quote unquote remaking their timeline. It had a whole litany of meanings.
They're connected to Sephiroth.
Money as in money. Okay, yeah, but it also to make 3 full-length games
Sephiroth was
also costs a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
He's alive.
But why
Oh,
come back
they'll
now?
easily spend a cool like
After 5 years, doing who knows what.
few billions by the time they're done with this.
Well, now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
I still won't be able to play Final Fantasy 16 for a long time. Is 7 Remake a good place to start?
She may be new, but she's still
If you want to play Final Fantasy?
Oh, that's a. I would say no. Well, I mean, none of Reese brings up a good point. None of the Final Fantasies are really connected unless they're
yeah,
like,
okay, I know that, but like
13.2, 13.3.
I know it's like, I know they're not connected. You can start anywhere, but like in all franchises, there's like a good step-in point, even if they're not connected, you know.
There's 15 if you want the road trip aesthetic.
That she can peer inside you into the very depths of your soul.
Yeah, I would definitely,
Yeah,
if
15
any,
is-
start with a newer one or one of the remakes because of the cool graphics. Because if I don't like a game genre, if it has outdated graphics, I don't get enough dopamine to keep playing.
He's collecting his check immediately after the show, and he just wants to get into it.
Yeah,
Who is she?
I love that.
It's just
Let's
my
see.
brain's
We all
weird.
know one person will get killed off in part 3. They can't change the timeline that much. Yep, Rebirth.
Yeah. On 2 discs. Jesus Christ.
14 is absolutely not a good entry point.
I'm never touching an MMORPG ever again. I got out of WoW.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna start again at some point because it's itching. It has been a few years. But nah, I'm not touching 14. It's gonna be the death of me. It's gonna be the death of my content and of my work and my sanity.
Yeah.
Including Cyberpunk 2077.
I'm so glad I don't play 14
As well as
anymore.
the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right
Oh.
now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, if you like WoW and you like anime, it's simply you might have spent more time than you want to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I'm gonna mute this on my end.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on music.
I don't know if it's gonna continue on the same stream.
It might
I'll always
be.
turn on music for my chat.
It might actually be a different stream. Which would be dumb because there are 350,000 people watching.
That would be dumb.
I have no upcoming
I sure
streams.
hope that's not what they're doing.
No. Why am I not subscribed to the Game Watch channel? That's stupid for me. Like if I did look up the VOD from last year to see how long it would be to like even consider streaming it. Like if it would be like 4 hours, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna watch them bed or something.
They don't have anything planned on the live
Yeah,
tab.
so like
I don't
last
know.
year it came directly after this stream, so it was the same VOD. Let's see.
I don't know. Maybe they'll use the redirect feature. I'll
No,
have to keep an eye out.
wait. So last year it wasn't the same VOD.
Nope.
So this,
Nope. Okay. Nope. It's continuing. Same stream.
yeah, just like last year then. This is gonna be indie games? Okay.
They're gonna be indie games, but also I think like talks with devs, like a little more
Yeah.
dev talk focus. Oh, I need to turn that way down. Oh my god.
I don't know if I stick around for this because it's getting late here and I don't know. I think we got the exciting stuff out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I told my chat was I'm thinking about skipping this one.
Yeah. There's gonna be a whole
And
lot of
coming
stuff
back
coming
later.
out. Yeah. Is there more later tonight? Because I'll definitely not see that.
Reactive. Yeah, I had to go look again. I think it was the Devolver Digital is tonight. Yeah. Although it's labeled as the return of Volvi.
Yeah, I don't know what it
it's
is.
Devolver Digital, so it's weird and it literally could be anything.
Yeah. Tomorrow is just a Tribeca game spotlight. Okay, that's not interesting for me. And then June 10th.
Well, okay, I'm actually the Tribeca one caught my attention because isn't Tribeca a film festival organization?
I don't know. Like, I don't know enough about it to be interested in it. And if I'm gonna, like, stream it, I need to be interested in it.
Yeah, Tribeca Film Festival.
I'm gonna go because I
What
have to go to
gives?
bed 50 minutes ago. God damn it. Go to
Oh my
sleep.
god. Yeah, and saying to my chat, like I said at the beginning, like if you need to go to bed, don't stick around. I'm gonna be live for at least another hour and a half. So don't feel like you need to like stay up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I know
I think I'm gonna
I have
end
a
my
lot of
stream and
gang.
just raid you.
Okay.
So I can like actually catch a good night's sleep because I want to stream tomorrow too, but I do have a lot of work as well that I need to do. I want to do a long stream,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just only need to get up
It
early.
was definitely a treat to see you. It was definitely a treat to see you streamed right now because I was kind of expecting you wouldn't at all.
Oh, it was
for, like,
very.
the next month or so.
I saw it on Twitter. Some Dutch gaming store tweeted like, "Oh, this is gonna be at 9 p.m. our time." Like, it's like a reasonable time for me. Like, this is not starting at midnight. I can actually watch, let alone stream it.
Right.
Wow. So I was like, okay, I need to grab that chance. Like, the stupid thing
But
is, I
yeah,
actually messaged Evan whether he wanted to watch together, and he just didn't react to that whatsoever.
Is he also watching it?
He's
Yeah,
also
he is.
watching. I was like, are you gonna stream it later? Because I was still debating whether I was gonna stream. And then, like, 45 minutes before it started, yeah. I'm like, awesome, I want to say it. Like, hey, I'm streaming too, if you want company, you know? Just didn't reply to that. And then you messaged me, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Evan.
I got Izzy this time. Kiss my ass, Evan. No,
Yeah.
unless
I
you're
think
watching,
'cause-
in which case, don't fire me. Because I know he likes to pop into random people's
Yeah.
streams every now and then while he's on stream.
I just think that I'll just rewatch the OTK and the indie thingy on Sunday before watching the live showcases or something. I don't know, I'll just see.
Yeah.
You'll just see me when I'm live.
Oh god. There's a sound alert playing on my stream.
Weird, yeah. Oh wow.
Thank
this
you
is-
for the cool bug faxes.
There we go. You can
Yeah,
just keep that source open. Like on my cam scene, I just put a small browser capture source, that just showed the stream in small, well, for us like a waiting room thingy.
Yeah. I saw that before we started talking on Discord. I just had it as well, this scene.
Yeah.
But all of that's missing now.
I think for a VTuber it's different. Doesn't really matter that much.
It's what was it? There's actually something that I saw one VTuber do that I want to do so badly is they made the little like, okay, so you know when you're playing a game and you just put your camera in like the corner or something?
Yeah.
So instead of just setting their model over top of the game or in the corner of an overlay like that, they literally just shrunk it down and cropped their model down with a little background from one scene and just plopped it in like it was a IRL camera in the corner.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do
And
that.
I was just like, that's actually like kind of cute. I want to do that.
Yeah, I saw Minerva
But
do
I'm
that
not,
in the
because I'm not
past.
cute.
It was like she tried to copy C-Dog's scene from when he played Apex. So she just remade like camera border and like made a background with a picture of an actual room.
That's so cute. It would fit you. Shut up.
You have enough version of when people call you cute, don't you?
A little bit, yeah. And I feel like what I have coming isn't going to help.
Oh,
It's
God.
gonna get worse.
Aw. I look forward to that.
Hold on. I'll tease it to you.
Oh.
You get exclusive world premiere. Don't show anybody.
Ah! Yes, it will get worse. It will get worse.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
It'll definitely get worse.
But it.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
That's so good.
What have I done?
I love that so much.
And that's not even the finished version. I'm not done yet.
Oh, that's so cute.
Y'all are really gonna like the new model. I'm telling you.
How would it look like if you switched the shoes?
What do you mean?
Without like you have two colored shoes. Like if you switch the colors.
Oh no, they're not shoes.
Oh, they're
I'm
part
wearing
of.
no shoes. That's.
What are socks? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Tell me more. I cannot tell you more.
I was trying to find a some shoes that I liked for the model, and after I couldn't find anything, I spent hours trying to find something, couldn't find it, and finally just went, what if I just didn't put shoes on? Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, if you cannot figure
But
it out,
no free feet.
it doesn't really matter because you're not likely
Most people don't see
showing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet most people couldn't tell me what my shoes are right now.
Are they like
Which, hold on, let me.
Fuck me. What?
There you go, chat. Those are my shoes right now.
Where fuck? I lost you. Fuck. Where's my
They're
browser?
just really tall lace-up boots.
Oh, they're cool. Oh, I like how you're Fuck. What's the? Damn it! Stockings. Are they called stockings?
Yeah.
They're ripped.
Yeah, I was trying to go for my original idea, way back when was I was trying to do like this cryptid VTuber, but I wanted there to be like, I wanted to be disheveled.
Ah.
And the design changed a lot over time, but that was one of the holdovers was like the ripped stockings.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's still a vibe though.
Yeah. But
I'm just seeing that one of your tags is actual moron.
Say what now?
One of your stream tags is actual moron.
Actual what?
Actual moron.
Oh yeah. Oh, my tags. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that on I want to say it was Radia's stream, Radioactive. I saw it on her stream and I was like, yeah, I'm taking that. It replaced the one that was there for the longest time, which was fatherless behavior.
Oh yeah, that's it's funny for the joke, but it can attract weird people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe not that one. Sorry, I had to drink something.
Sweetie the mommy is roasting you in my chat.
She is so smooth-brained that she doesn't know stuff about her own stream. All right, look here. You're right. Anyway,
I'm so smooth-brained. I thought your shirt had a star on it, but it's part of my reactive.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just...
I'm not. She said it herself. That's shit. You got me there. I actually did say it. Okay, so it was funny. Somebody had asked me. I believe it was Tofu for my chat had asked me. How does your Vroid model look so smooth? Whenever I use my Vroid model, it's so like pixelated, and I was just like, well, the model reflects the mind.
That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah. I am smooth brained, and therefore my model is it's supposed to be a projection of who I am on the inside, so of course it's going to be smooth.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's my goal for my model as well.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see. Like, you are getting a full model, right?
I am planning on getting a full model, but I need funds too. But I also want to update design to a degree, Because if I'm gonna spend 2K on it, it's better gonna be perfect, you know? Like, I really like this design. But if I'm gonna spend 2K on it, it's gonna be a better design. So, like, I'm just gonna update it. Like, it's gonna keep most of the design parts, but it's just gonna be more detailed. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, you could always join the Vroid community with me.
Yeah, I've thought about that, but also I am not patient enough to deal with Vroid. I've tried once.
Fair enough.
Like
I can just barely handle making anything in it.
Yeah, so like I opened Vroid to just use like the base sets of like it's basically a character creator. And I got so frustrated by it. I'm like, I want it to look a certain way. I know Vroids can look a certain way. I just don't know how to make it look a certain way.
Yeah, it's what I've learned about Vroid is it's a lot deeper of a program than it looks. It looks like it is. It's just a couple of sliders and
yeah, but it is not. And I know
you've got
that
some presets, and the thing most people don't realize is those sliders are not the limit of what some values can go.
It's just it's like my the basic parts.
My favorite part is if you you know, there's like the slider for different sizes of body parts. You can make the foot slider go way lower than it says. You can put it into negatives, so you can just make little tiny feet.
That's funny. I thought about commissioning someone for Vroid. Like there was someone with a really cool style. Like they made it look more 2D without it taking away from the 3D aspects, and it was like $70 or something. And they showed like what they made versus the reference material, and it was so close. I'm like, that's impressive. I'm be thinking to get to like that also, so I can do like VR chat with a model that looks like my own, because I've been looking for a free model that I sort of kind of like that doesn't crash my VR headset, which is impossible. I'm literally just looking for any like masculine model, like a boy model with like round glasses. And for some reason I've not been able to find it that is not a borderline furry or has like so many fist bones that the game just crashes.
Yeah,
even if the model looks simple.
It's kind of silly how oh god, I hurt myself. Cringe. Sorry. I was gonna pull you up on my stream because you had me pulled up in your stream. I was gonna loop it. There we go. Now we're just looped back and forth. Yeah, and I know my reactive is a pain to deal with because it's like it looks like it's much smaller, and then I start talking it. It's like, oh nope, it's like 3 times the size.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't really matter because it still fits.
Yeah.
I'm also impressed how much light this light gives. I wasn't realizing until I saw it on your stream.
God, just looking at this camera, it is honestly impressive.
Yeah, I'm sitting in almost darkness, aside from like my LED lights, like almost the lowest setting, and it's still too much actually.
That's crazy. Like, what kind of camera is it? Send it to me on Discord.
E10?
Sony E10.
Something like that. It's like a relatively small camera. It's a vlog camera. Oh, this is
because like one of the things, like the issue with if you watch my model, it kind of jitters a little bit when it moves, and it's because like the camera I'm using has like a jittery, like noisy image. And I have to find something with if I figure most people are like, oh, we can use a webcam to track stuff in VC face, but if I can, like, it doesn't have to be a webcam. So if I can find a nice clean camera with like a not too noisy feed, then I can actually move this thing much better, and I can start doing like expressions because I can't do expressions right now.
It's like
For some
you
reason,
can get
it
rid
just-
of a lot of noise by lighting up your face properly.
Oh, I am like almost getting blinded right now by a light, and my camera is still just like.
What kind of light do you have though? Because I have like one of those standing lights which gives a lot of light, but that doesn't really
That's what
do
I have.
anything. Yeah, but you need something that's like
a
directly
LED
in front
bright
of your
white lamp.
face. Yeah, but you need it directly
That's
in your
what mine
face.
is.
Yeah, it is.
It sits between my monitors and points at my face.
That's odd.
I think it's bad camera. I'm
I
using
feel
Droid
like-
Cam. It's not great.
I feel like I should put my lights further away from me, so the shadows are less harsh. Like these lights are practically off. Like I cannot turn them down a lot more than they are currently. Like this is.
Well, I would say I think that background light does seem like it's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Oh yeah, it is. But also because I'm lighting up my face, the focus is different on the background light. That helps too. It's a single light. It's like the same light as Evan has two of.
Yeah.
Like in daylight, you can barely see it. But now it just lights up my entire room.
It's the one downside to being a VTuber, because I would love to set up cool stuff like that, like stream reactive lights and stuff. And
I
there's
still
a
have
couple
to
times
set
I've
up
caught
that
myself
people-
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like I've thought about it, and I'm just like, oh, it'd be cool to set this up. No one would see it. Oh well.
That's like part of the reason why I want to be a hybrid creator, like part VTuber, part face streamer, so I can do both. Like with
Nat just wants to look angry at me whenever I say she's cute. Well, yeah. You don't really have to see me do that. You can imagine it, because I'm angry. I'm not cute. I've been having this fight with my chat since I debuted. They're just like, "Oh, I'm cute." I'm like, "Shut up." But I am the only person on my side. Even Evan was like, I was just like, "I need your help, Evan." He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Everybody is disagreeing with me on something, and I need you to help me otherwise, because I believe you would disagree with them." He's like, "Okay." And I was like, "Everybody keeps calling me cute," and he's like, "Oh yeah, you are cute." I'm like, "Son of a bitch."
F in chat for Nat. That's just that's funny.
But yeah, let's see, Devolver Digital's and
I was like, you can do like things like the tits extension, but that only works for 2D, I think.
yeah, well, there's stuff that you can use for 3D stuff. There's a program called VTuber Plus that allows you to do a lot of that stuff, and also Vneon, which is a little more complicated.
Yeah, but everything is complicated. I'd rather have complicated and it works, because things like Lumia Stream, etc. They are easy to set up, but they break constantly.
Well, that's kind of the issue I have with mine. Like VTuber Plus, it's a very easy to use application, and it has a good amount of features and a pretty easy system for implementing your own stuff into it. It's unoptimized as crap, and it takes up most of my graphics card's resources. So I can either have a bunch of cool, like, throwable stuff at me, or I can play a game.
Yeah.
I might be able to play solitaire.
I think that's
if
like
I
one
download,
of the
like the classic one from '95.
I think that's also like a reason why I wouldn't go with 3D, because even though my computer is pretty good, I just think it will die if I try to put load on it with 3D. Ezzy is not
Perhaps,
podcast.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What is the Ezzy is not? Is this just a podcast between me and Ezzy? What will we talk about?
I think it doesn't need a topic.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like you and I make wildly different things. Like, you make content focused around like VTubers and anime and
Hey Nat, guess what?
Exclusively not books. What?
You are a VTuber.
Well, yeah, but I don't make those same things. I don't talk about anime. People ask me, like, people come into my stream all the time and are like, Nat, what's your favorite anime? What do you think about this anime? What do you think the best season, best anime this season is? And I'm like, wow, Gurren Lagann was great. I'm so behind on anime. Like, I haven't watched Jack All.
Okay, but okay.
2 years.
I haven't either. But I just pretend that I've watched a lot. Like, it's not even that I actually lie about it. It's just like the attitude I put into things. It just makes it seem like I'm like a very knowledgeable weep. But the truth is, I started doing like a 100 anime challenge like a couple of years ago. I'm not even halfway. Where I would watch 3 episodes of 100 anime I've got on the scratch off poster. I'm like 30 anime in of that, and outside of that, only a few more. And from this season, I kid you not, until a few days ago, the only things I had watched of this anime season, even though there are like 4 or 5 anime that I was like, actually excited about, or continuations of animes I've watched completely. How do you call it? I had watched an episode and a half of Dr. Stone. I've watched an episode and a half of Hell's Paradise. And now I am catching up with Demon Slayer. Since like a week ago. No, not a week ago.
Oh.
3 days ago.
Ashley Sakura, thank you for the follow. I didn't see the notification the first time, but I saw it. Or no. I'm so confused what's happening. Why did it show up so small? I thought it was showing up in like your preview of my screen, but you don't have my screen up anymore.
I was confused by it too.
My assets are falling apart.
When are we watching Nat's Laura video? So you know how Twitch streamers do this thing called a partner push? I kind of want to do the same thing, but for YouTube. Where I just really go ham on like YouTube streams and like uploading.
Wait, are you actually going to try to watch my lore video?
And I want to do streams where I just watch lore videos of small indie VTubers. Like ones that I cannot realistically make a good video out of, because even though I want to, they're not gonna get any views, and that's gonna hurt me in the algorithm because I'm too small to do risky things. But I can do a live stream.
Yeah.
Where I can just, because there are a lot of small indie VTubers that have interesting looking lore. But like those videos have like 50 views or something. And they have like, or like 100 subs. I'm like, yeah, nobody's gonna know who the fuck they are. But if you're gonna watch just a ton of them, it doesn't really matter. People are just gonna stick around anyway because it's interesting. And it's live.
I guess you would have to spice it up a bit in order for it to be like get the views. Like,
yeah, yes and no.
Oh, that's
so like...
Oh no.
How Evan does
I'm not putting that out in the world. I'm not doing that. Say what you're gonna say, I'm sorry.
So like Evan includes stuff from small indie VTubers with his music stuff. But that works because it's music. Like you don't really need to care about who made the song as long as the song is good. He just mixes them in with bigger people to for the clickbait, you know? So if most of the video is people that are big and people recognize their names, putting like 1 or 2 songs in between for people that are lesser known, but still make good songs, doesn't really matter. People are vibing anyway. With the lore, it's a bit more complicated. People need to care about that person, or you need to have a good way to market that lore. And I am not good at the latter. I kind of ride on the cloud of the person I'm watching it from, and like bank on the fact that there are enough people interested already in that lore for me to then add on to that interest. Because that's what I've been doing. People are interested in the Shoujo lore. I give commentary on them.
Yeah.
So that's the only.
But even if you don't have the way to do that, you'd have to have a way to. I guess basically what you're saying is you have to have a way to like intro them.
Yep.
In a way that would make people care, but do it efficiently enough that it doesn't take up half the video to do it.
Exactly, and that's just. I realized I did a lot of intros that were like 30 seconds long, which is not a lot considering a lot of those videos were also like 30 minutes long total plus, you know, where I just talked about context of the lore. But I found that if I just do like, hey, this big VTuber just had a new debut and new lore, let's go watch it. That fuck you, Google.
Yeah.
Google replied to me. It's like I don't need to give a lot of context because the people tuning in already have set context. I just need to like give enough that people understand what we're doing, and that's it.
You could lean into that.
Yeah, but that's like I just want to do like streams where I vibe and just go through my list of all these lore videos that I know won't be a separate video, or like, oh, I just want to watch it real quick. And then just I record an intro at a later date, like when I'm editing, because I've done that before. Sometimes I just watch something and I edit in an intro later.
Yeah.
And then like I can just like, hey, I want to watch these, and that's like my own cue. But I also bounce off of what the chat wants to watch. So if the chat wants to rewatch something I've already watched, I can do that. And make it interactive in that way, and then I can fill up the voids of people not giving ideas between that. Or someone says like, oh, this person has cool lore, and then I remember, oh, there's someone that has similar lore. You might not know them, like that a bit. That's like the one way I can make
kind of segue between them.
Yeah, like even if I cannot make videos out of it, I can still make a good stream out of it. And because YouTube just stores the VODs properly, I can still get the watch time for people that are interested.
See, what I was thinking about is, like I said, like what I was saying, you could lean into that. Like, what I was saying is you could lean into the fact that you have no context for, you know, that like the audience might not have context for that VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
You could do like a blind tier list of I know nothing about this person. Now, does their lore actually tell me anything about them? Does their lore like give me an insight into who they are as a creator, what kind of things I'm to expect? Or is it just mindless, flashy gibberish that's meant to grab your attention?
I think that would work if people
of that, but yeah.
I think I will need more clout to do that, because to do that, people need to care about me. That's like it's like certain concepts don't work if there's nothing to care about, especially if you're a really small creator. People don't know me. It's like even if people don't care about me but know my name, they're more likely to watch that. But that's like the conundrum of being a small creator. And I face that a lot. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm just like, okay, I want to do that, but not now. Later. And I've got more of a library going on with like backlog of videos, more of a core audience, where my videos will consistently do well, even if I don't cover someone that's super big, you know? Because currently if I cover someone that's not as big, like even my videos about Merryweather are underperforming compared to the other Shoujo stuff. While Mary is pretty big, because he's not big on YouTube. That's the thing.
Yeah. You need to start uploading to Billy. That's the trick.
I could actually. I could do that, but
that's where Mary is actually like gaining popularity, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the struggle currently, and I'm not mad about it. It's just like I just need to figure it out. That will happen eventually. That's not too bad. Also, I realized you never changed your stream title.
I never did. No, I forget to do that a lot. Actually, one of my episodes of 48 Questions, I went through I think it was yours actually. I went through the entire episode without remembering to change the title or the category, so it just sat there saying 48 questions later.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, Once I realized it after, I was like, oh, I hate it here. The perfect 48 questions episode has not happened yet.
I don't think it would be mine because I had your stream open the entire time and I did not see it. And usually I see that stuff.
Maybe it wasn't. It could have been cyanides. I don't know. But the perfect episode that hasn't gone without a hitch hasn't happened yet. Because yesterday I thought I was doing so good. I got my title set up. I got the stream tweeted out in time. I had the category set right. I had the Discord event going. I was like, this is going perfect. And Damie was flying through the questions. And I was like, this is going to be great. And then I look over and I forgot to hit start recording.
Oh, no.
So I was like, well, so much for that. I thought I was doing good. I forgot a very, very crucial part. At least I tweeted it out, though.
But do you run background music on your streams? Yeah, you do, right?
I do, but I also had the VOD track set up so that the music isn't in the VOD. So I can download the VOD and edit off of it. I just don't like to because the footage is crunchy.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing.
It wasn't Ezzy, I remember, but who it was, I don't remember. It was probably, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably Cyanide Blizzard. That's a high
Cyanide or
possibility.
Liz?
Now, Liz, I remembered because I set up that one early.
Ah, yeah.
Because I was so flustered over the details, and that was my first episode and also my second stream. So I was just like, oh my god, I have to make sure everything is perfect.
That makes sense.
So I know I did it correctly with Liz's, so it had to be Cyanide. Anyway, not the point. But now Damie holds the record for shortest episode. I wasn't expecting the trend to break in the opposite direction.
Hey, at least it's easier to edit, right?
Yeah. The length and my audio from my old microphone is what's keeping me from posting the episodes because I don't want to edit it. I hate listening to myself.
Okay, yeah, but you have to get through it.
I know. Well, okay, so this is like half copium, half me planning ahead. So right now the show is bi-weekly, right?
Yeah.
And I thought about it, posting bi-weekly, even if it's consistent, bi-weekly is not a good schedule on YouTube.
No, it is not. But if you have, if you do plan on posting consistently, having something up when you do is also good. Like, I know you don't want to post bi-weekly, but having like 5 videos minimum when you do go consistent is a good thing to do. Because when you do go consistent, people that are interested will go to your page, and if there's nothing there, they'll just fuck off, you know?
Yeah. Well, see, what my plan is like I said, I'm bi-weekly right now, but that was always meant to be temporary. I eventually want to push to weekly episodes. The only reason I'm doing bi-weekly is because I didn't want to stress myself out when I'm starting out streaming.
That makes sense.
It was me giving myself buffer room to like get used to this because I'm not used to it. And I would say I'm still really not used to it. This is very strange. And like even today, this is the first time I've like done something with someone else on my stream that wasn't 48 questions.
Hey,
and I am like overloaded.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I haven't really done this much as well. I've mostly done game collabs. Like,
yeah,
very different.
But yeah, I once I get like more acquainted with this, then I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna bump things up and start speeding up. I'll do 48 questions weekly. And once I move to weekly, that's when I'll start posting the YouTube episodes. But those
it's still copium on the editing.
Yeah, it's definitely copium, but I realize like, oh, I have a good reason to do this. Like, so I'll start posting them weekly. a couple of weeks before I start doing the weekly. So by the time I hit the weekly point, I'll have caught up on YouTube because I'll have been posting them at double speed. And on the YouTube side, nobody will notice the difference because it'll still just be weekly uploads.
I do want to recommend you that if you're doing the show on Wednesdays, for example, you'd post on I just gonna shout a name, shout a day. Like for example, you'd post the videos on Tuesdays or something. Make sure you're always an episode behind compared to the one you're doing that week. So you have a week plus, or even 2 weeks to edit.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is because I'm already behind on uploading, I also have a buffer.
Yeah.
So if I have to go out of town or I get sick or something or can't do an episode or someone has to cancel, God forbid, and I have to just cancel the stream, something happens, it gives me a chance to not have to skip a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, another layer, another big old gulp of copium right there. I'm not even breathing it at this point. I'm just chugging it. But I just keep going yeah, this is a good idea.
Injecting it straight into your fans.
But yeah, question. You were talking about doing the indie VTuber lore stuff. When are you planning on doing that?
Soon, TM.
So at least a couple months.
No, I want to do it within a few weeks. I can wake up next week or something and just go live and do it. That's the entire thing, but it can also take a few weeks.
True, yeah.
But it's I want to do it, but I also want to stream more in general and do more chill streams because I've been neglecting streaming overall real badly, and that's a bad habit, and it has really stumped my growth. Both as a streamer, but also as growing my channel. Because I've been streaming for almost 2 years. My second anniversary is coming up. I don't even know when it is exactly.
Oh wow.
But I just know that my affiliate anniversary is on Halloween. But I've been streaming for a few months at that point, so it's coming up. And the fact that I have not yet breached the 500 follower mark is completely on me for not being consistent and completely failing to go live. So I just want to fix that and not make too many complicated streams because I know I'll burn out. Because I just overwhelm myself.
I feel that.
So I just want to do a few gaming streams or just react streams and stuff. I want to react to the entirety of the MadPat FNAF lore. With a bingo or whatever. I don't fucking know. Just to be alive.
That's something I've been asked a couple times, am I gonna do anything with FNAF stuff? Because it's a lot of people seem to like watching FNAF lore reactions. And I'm in a unique position because I don't know anything about FNAF. I'm coming in blind.
The funny thing is,
I know that there's a purple guy, and
there's so much.
I know who the monsters are. I know Freddy Fazbear is a thing, and there's a guy kept shoving children in the animatronics. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is I can't play the FNAF games, not because they're too scary, but because my special brand of ADHD will not let me play the game. Yeah. I cannot focus on that many things at one time.
Yeah. I'm gonna try at some point though.
I've given it so many tries, but I've never made it past night 2.
Oh yeah.
In any of the games because I literally just can't keep up with the number of things that are happening at one time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Though I
stopped at the first game. I have zero idea about the whole thing. Yeah.
I've watched Evan react to FNAF lore, but the thing with time zones is that most of it happened when I was asleep, so I only catch parts of it. And he did it over several streams.
He does tend to do it in the middle of the night over here, which is 3 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah. If it's 4 in the morning for you guys, then it's early in the morning for me. So then I can catch it. However, he does it in a little bit earlier, So it's like in the middle of the night for me. It's like if it's like 1 or 2 a.m., I sometimes can stay up. It's always like 4 or 5 a.m. for me, which is like I cannot get up early for it, but also cannot stay up for it. So I've got bits and pieces from that. But I do always watch MatPat's newest videos when they come out. I've watched the entire timeline he posted. I still have no clue what the fuck it's about.
Yeah, no. Well, it's... MatPat is injecting ideas at the same time that he's trying to tell the lore.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get lost with his videos.
Yeah, because it's lore and theories at the same time. But it turned out that a part of his timeline, because he had to like attach some strings himself because there were so many gaps. Now there is suddenly a rapid fire of new lore with new books and stuff. Turns out a lot of stuff that he just guessed was right, which is funny.
Well, see, it's so funny. I look at that from a writer's perspective because I have done this before where I've written stuff and then people will start theorizing about what I've written. Scott Cawthon is absolutely watching all of these lore videos and writing and taking notes like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll write that in.
Oh, 100%.
It's not that like everybody doing all this theory crafting is right. He's just stealing all of your ideas.
Yeah. I like it's really smart, but also the things that he was right on, like some of the things he was bridging the gaps on, he didn't really feature a lot in other videos. And with the things that came out now, the timeline doesn't add up. So like that was already in production before he put it in the final timeline. So in that way it's cool. Getting us fired.
Not stealing, quote unquote, getting us fired. Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, welcome in, Bertolf.
Yeah, I want to. I want to watch that at some point. So if you're also interested in that, we can just set up that we can watch together.
Yeah, I'm down. Absolutely.
I cannot promise that we can watch the entire thing together. We can at least coordinate.
Yeah, no. Well, we wouldn't be able to watch it all. Like, God, MatPat has, even if we were just watching MatPat stuff, MatPat has literal hours of content. Around
like
FNAF.
It would be several streams at least, but I also like we can start together and then at some point come together again if we're back at the same point. I don't know.
True.
We can just like, because I also want to make it like chill, like, oh, I have nothing to do for the next hour. Okay, let's just watch more FNAF lore.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But the thing with FNAF lore is it is also like you can just hook in on whatever moment because it doesn't really matter anyway. It's like the entire thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I know this is a very unliked opinion. I used to hate MatPat. I used to hate his videos so much because he's gotten better with it with time, and I'm okay with his content now. But for the longest time, he was just straight up making shit up for views, which I understand why he did it. But there was stuff he was making these like Herculean leaps in logic and being like, "Yep, that's definitely what's happening." I'm like, what am I watching? And
he still does that though.
With watching his channel,
but like that's the entire thing.
It's not as bad.
Yeah, it's more theories based on things that are actually there, not just like something you just made the fuck up.
Yeah, it's less. It's for a while it was less theory and more conspiracy theory. Like those leaps in logic the conspiracy theorists make, like there was a poster with like 3 rabbits, and we all know the rabbits were in this thing. And if you pay attention, if you watch Alice in Wonderland 3 times or 3 times speed, you can hear these like words said at like the 45-minute mark, like that kind of stuff. That's the kind of videos he was making for a hot minute. And I was like, I cannot stand this. I feel like I'm listening to a crazy person ramble about something.
I also feel like that was the era of YouTube though.
Yeah.
People are figuring out the limits. Yeah,
the limits of human patience. But yeah, no, I got so irritated with this stuff, and I was just like, people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch Matt Pat FNAF videos," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck!" I've lost interest immediately. But finally, like, I sat down and watched through someone's streams, watched one of his videos, and I was like, you know, it's not as bad. He's gotten better. I can stand this.
There's such a huge difference.
His YouTube voice eats in my brain a little bit, but other than that, it's fine.
Oh, I like it, but it just might be, yeah. I'm alive. Good. I have been wanting to get off for like a while.
Oh my god, you can go anytime.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's really funny because Rai always comes in when I'm about to end, which is really fucking funny.
Yeah, I have one of those. There's a running joke that one of the people that watches me will pull up my stream on his lunch breaks.
Yeah.
But he always takes his lunch around the time I take a break in my stream. So he's shown up a few times and been like, break time, and I'm like, no, not today. Like, I felt bad because every time he'd be like, hey, I'm here for my lunch, and I'm like, okay, bye.
That's the beauty of lore. People will find symbols everywhere. I've always enjoyed the whole theory about Stanley Kubrick faking the moon landing and The Shining being him boasting about using various symbols. That's some deep cut shit. I'm glad I got to catch your stream at least. Thank you, Rai.
I mean, you could make all the theories about Stanley Kubrick you want, but you have to actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go into that. I don't like Stanley Kubrick. I actually have a deep seething hatred for him and his work. So
that makes sense.
But I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you do need to, by the way, like on that note, if you do need to go, like
yeah,
I
kind of do need to go because it's like 11:30.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Because you're 6 hours ahead of me. It's pretty easy to calculate.
Yeah, get to sleep. That too. I'm probably gonna watch some more Demon Slayer before bed though. I'm really enjoying it. I've
That's a mood.
I've been feeling very demotivated and like slightly depressed lately. And like not depressed in like the usual depressed, but like content creator depressed. I don't know.
No, I feel that.
And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I started watching anime again.
You're just,
yeah. And I started watching anime again, and I got a lot of motivation back.
I say I don't watch anime, but actually, you know, I'm kind of in the same spot right now. Weirdly enough, this is probably a poor thing for me to admit on stream, considering I just started. But for the last few days, I've been watching Godzilla Singular Point again.
Never watched anything from Godzilla.
Well, it is tangentially related to Godzilla. Godzilla's kind of in it a little bit, but it's I thought it was a good show, but a lot of people didn't watch it because it's in quote unquote Netflix jail.
Oh yeah.
But I am on this whole anti-Netflix bender that I've been on for a couple of years, but I got tired of hearing that, well, you need to watch this on Netflix, you need to watch this on Netflix, you need to watch this on Netflix, and I was finally like, fine. So I signed up for Netflix for like a month. I was like, I'm watching everything I need to in the span of a month, and then I'm never touching Netflix again.
Oh, that's what I do at Disney Plus. I just subscribe for a month every 6 months or something.
Yeah,
catch up.
well, I keep Disney Plus up because there's some of the movies I'll play when I'm trying to go to sleep that just they put me to sleep instantly.
Yeah, there's just not enough that I'm interested in because I'm not a Disney kid, first of all, and like there's some Marvel stuff that I can catch up with, but like that's like if I just subscribe for a month and just binge, then I'm just done.
I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a Disney kid. I was interested in Disney stuff at first because my parents were just kind of putting it in front of me because Disney plus child, that makes sense. And then I very quickly got irritated with it. they would love to argue with you because I literally wore a videotape of The Lion King then. But I used to know that movie inside and out, and now I've forgotten all of it. But no, I got tired of Disney. So now as an adult, I'm just like, kind of stupid, isn't it? Disney did not hold my brain at all. But some of it to me is so boring that it puts me to sleep, which is why I use it as a sleep aid.
Oh, I just listen to podcasts and like put a 30-minute sleep timer on it. And I'll just usually fall asleep in like 5 minutes. But if I put a 5 or 10-minute timer, somehow, because the timer is so short, it makes me so anxious that I simply do not fall asleep.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't do podcasts. Podcasts will keep me awake. Podcasts and audiobooks, like podcasts because of the conversations and audiobooks because of the story. Both of those will keep my brain like occupied. If I watch something to go to sleep, it has to be something I've watched 100+ times.
Mm-hmm.
Like Avengers Infinity War. That's a good one for me to fall asleep to because I saw it so many freaking times.
Oh, I cannot rewatch things
line by line.
If I rewatch something, that means that I really, really like it. And I like it for specific reasons. Like the only things that I've actually actively rewatched is Tokyo Ghoul, Death Note. I think 2 of the Twilight movies. Part of the Hunger Games movies. It's like it's so little, but I still can think of it. It's just a few things, but I do love watching new things. Oh, I rewatched The Witcher season 1 because I wanted to watch season 2.
Like, I will rewatch stuff if it's been a long time since I've seen it. Like, I've actually considered, you mentioned Hunger Games. That's one that I actually want to rewatch because I barely remember it.
Oh, it has been so long that I'm like, I cannot realistically remember if I've seen the last movie, yes or no. Like, there's
I've seen the last movie because I remember the last scene. I remember how it ended. Like, I don't remember the last scene that they just kind of threw in there at the end.
The thing is, I also
it's a spoiler again.
But that I just like, I don't even remember how most of the trilogy goes because that's been so long.
There was a lot of arrows.
Yeah, I'm choosing to ignore you, Sweet Numami. Also, you mentally bred. I'm choosing to ignore you.
Why your voice let's go.
But I do have to get off. It's getting late. I think people want to sleep.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Thank you for I didn't really come up, but thank you for watching the showcase with me. It was fun, even though they didn't really show us much.
It was impromptu, but
I wrote down 2 games.
It was fun.
Yeah, the PlayStation Showcase. This is the last thing I want to say. Like, PlayStation Showcase, I wrote down like 5 or 6 games. This time I wrote down 2. It just wasn't that much.
The thing is with the PlayStation stuff is just like, if it's interesting enough, it will come on my path anyway, so I don't need to write it down. Same with PC games, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I wrote down Lies of P demo, so don't forget there's a demo. The Alan Wake 2, because it just looked so cool, and I'm like, okay, I just want to write down that name because the act of writing down puts it deeper into my memory. And like when I see the name again, I'm like, oh yeah, that was something I wanted to check out. Pal World, same, and Banishers as well.
I only wrote down Lies of P and Pal World.
Yeah.
That's all I got, which I'm going to download Lives of P tonight and see if it actually runs on my computer. But I will catch you later.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for doing this with me. I appreciate it, especially at the last second.
Yeah, it was really fun. If you're gonna watch more of these showcases, just let me know, and then maybe we can coordinate watching more if you want to.
Yeah. I'm actually planning on watching a bunch of them. I know I put up a poll in my Discord to see if anybody
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
saw
watch
that.
it. So yeah, I saw you reacted to a few of them actually. So now that I think about it, I
It
forgot
just
about
didn't
that.
clock
But
with
yeah.
me to go and watch it together with you. It just, my brain just
Yeah.
didn't, like, that was like, oh, poll. Yeah.
I didn't think about it either until I went live. Then I saw you go live and I went, son of a bitch, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. We have to get off. I will catch you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. My mom is going to bed.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, chat, I do have to, like, get off really impromptu. I'm gonna raid Natalie, so you can just chill there. Natalie is not. Because my mom is going to sleep, and I promised it was only going to 11 p.m. And it's almost 12 now, and I feel guilty. I'm not used to late night streaming. I really hope that at some point I can get my own place. Just, yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. Sorry I was talking a lot on that, but I'm glad I'm live. And I think I was able to keep up with the chat pretty well. Yeah. So you guys, I hope tomorrow. I want to stream like a game tomorrow and just game all day. I don't know. I need it. It was fun. Okay, thank you. I found it fun as well. Yeah. Sleep well, everyone.